It's time for Ryan's Roses. I'm going to give you the email here. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I went through my husband's cell phone and saw a contact saved under a happy face emoji. I scrolled through text messages between this person and my husband, and their communication consists of only emojis. I cannot imagine he's talking to one of his friends. This has to be another girl.
Wow.
Just emojis.
So interesting.
I don't just do emojis to any dudes.
No.
Right? And emojis, like my mom's doing emojis now, which is so weird when my mom sends me an emoji. I'm like,
it's cute.
It's cute, but
what did she send you?
Just like high fives, praise hands, or whatever. But truly speaking, I don't ever just emoji.
Yeah, I mean, it's an extra step for guys, and guys are a little lazy. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if sometimes you get a question, I'll go, why? And they're like, is that why? W-H-Y or yes?
You respond with like the semicolon and then the parenthesis.
Yeah, because that's what I did old school.
Happy face.
That was old school. It takes one extra step to open up that whole keyboard of faces.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, guys are lazy.
We're busy. Miriam's on the phone. Miriam, I don't, it's not a great sign, but it doesn't mean something's really going on between your husband and somebody else. You have any other feelings or vibes or anything else you want to share with us about this?
Well, it's just been completely eating me up, and I really need help because I know that if I confront him directly, he's just going to come up with some lie. I don't know what to do anymore. So I figure, reach out, get creative with how I address it.
But did you say anything to him yet?
No, not a word.
I feel like you should. I always think you should try and deal with it first, directly.
What kind of emojis were they?
There were ones with, the little heart eyes and the little kissy ones. And
those are big time. Those send all the right signals. Mm-hmm. Like if you get that as a guy from a girl, and maybe vice versa, you like that door being open. That's adorable. Yeah. Hey, I didn't know you say in your email, you went into the contacts and you saw that it was saved. This person was saved under a happy face emoji. Can you save someone in your contacts under an emoji?
You can put emojis on anybody's name.
Well, and it's with the new update. They have them. I think it's the new update thing.
Don't even get me started on the new
operating system. You could have done it
system.
from even before that.
I don't like it when
really?
I don't like when I open my screen and have all these things happening at once. New stories and icons. It's like
I can teach you how to remove some of those.
Could you teach me?
Yes, I took a lot of those off.
Would you teach me how to Dougie also?
I could do that as well. Right. Do you guys have kids?
Yeah, we have a 3-year-old. Her name is Melody.
How long have you been married?
5 years.
So text messages between this other number, this other person, and your husband, only consisting of emojis. She has not addressed it with her husband. She wants to try and find out more information right now. So, Miriam, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him. Sisney's going to be calling from the flower shop. We're going to offer him some roses. We want to find out what he puts on the card and then who he sends the roses to, all right? You should also ask that
brilliant.
question.
I will.
All right. About what's the relationship? How are you going to phrase it?
I'm going to say, and who's this person to you?
To you. Who's this person? Great. Okay, good. All right. Miriam, be very quiet. You'll be able to hear everything, but we want to try and get all this information, okay? Good luck.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Chris.
Hi,
Chris. My name is Teresa. I'm calling from the Flower Nest. We're actually a new flower shop here in Santa Fe Springs, right on Bloomfield, actually. The reason I'm calling is because we're giving away a free dozen roses today, and you've been selected to receive the free dozen roses, so you can send them to anybody that you'd like.
Oh, okay.
They're absolutely free. I don't need any billing information from you or credit card information. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like the roses.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so who do you want to send them to?
Let's send them to Alexandria.
Alexandria. Okay, and who is Alexandria to you?
Just someone who could use some flowers.
Is that like your wife or your mom?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. What did you want to put on the note?
Let's put down, these are for you to brighten your day.
These are for you to brighten your day.
Chris, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife, Miriam, on the line. Who is Alexandria? It's not your wife. It's not your mom. So who is Alexandria to you, and why are you sending her roses? Hello, Chris?
Yeah.
Chris, you need to answer, please. Who's Alexandria?
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know what's going on here. Will you please just answer the question?
Man, where are you going?
What am I doing?
Okay.
I can't sleep. I don't know.
Stop. Just hang on. Just stop, okay? Alexandria is a girl that I dated before you, a couple years before I even met you. She called me like a couple months ago because she has a daughter that she had, and she says that it's my daughter. So I had to meet her for like coffee, and I just had to like figure out what was going on with that, and I did.
Chris.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear, you know you're on the radio. Is this a true story? Do you think you have a daughter with this other woman, or are you just saying that now?
Listen, I'm gonna stop this, okay? I'm just gonna end it, okay? I'm gonna stop it, okay?
All right, I'm gonna put you on hold. I'm gonna take you off the air. Miriam, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I want you to hang on too. I don't think he's telling the truth. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Hello, Amanda? Are you
Yeah,
there?
hi. Good
Hi.
morning.
How are you?
Good. Well, kind of.
Not great. Right?
Yeah.
So you say your husband owns a bar. That's how you
Yes.
guys met?
That's correct. Yeah, I was one of the employees back in the days. Yeah.
And married 4 years?
Yes. And then we had a baby, and, he promised me to do stop working at night because the baby, especially because the baby and we are family, and we wanted to be together, and he could stay, to the night with him and me, but he hasn't done it. So he keeps working through the night. Actually, he has been increasing a little bit, going more to the night.
Been what?
So
He's been what?
increasing, his nights at the bar.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm suspicious because one of these girls it doesn't feel right. It's just kind of like she's flirting. When I go and say hi very nicely, she barely look at me. So I don't know. I feel like she's hiding something, and I think it's because maybe they have something together.
Yeah, but he is the boss,
Yeah,
right?
he's the boss. Maybe she's just kissing up to the boss, or she's just a flirt.
I know, but okay, if you want to do that with a boss, you might do it with a boss wife. You want to be nice with everyone, and she's not doing it with me.
Well, maybe her intentions are bad, but his are still pure. Could it be that?
And also, 3 girls, he hired them. It doesn't mean he's doing something with them.
But the thing is, like, that happened to me. Like, we met that way.
What do you mean that happened to you? What do you mean?
The thing is, like, yeah, I was a regular employee, and then we start flirting, and then we fall in love. So how, I'm thinking it might happen the same.
Thing. Okay.
So
Yeah,
you're
why
thinking
not?
he's falling into the trap that he fell into with you. Was he married when he met you?
No, but...
But still, he's the boss and you're an employee and you guys got together.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same scenario.
And you know that there's something.
But has he stayed late with these girls or anything?
He needs to be there all night. Like, he's doing the inventory right now, and look at the time. Like, he's been there all night. And I'm not saying maybe...
Wait. All night? What do you mean all night?
Yeah, because he's at the bar, and then they need to close, they need to clean, they do the accounting, and after that he's doing the inventory. So he comes, basically he stays there the whole night, and he hasn't come back yet.
How old is she?
She's 21. So could you imagine 21?
And how old are you? How old are you?
Right now, I'm 32.
Okay.
All right.
We can. Want to call?
Yeah,
Make the call?
I guess. I mean, okay.
So Patty's going to come in. Patty.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to offer the flowers to him, and let's see who he sends them to. Who's top of mind, Rebecca or you? Right?
Yeah.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, I'm giving you permission to call, and all the permission to Kiss FM.
Good luck.
Hello, this is Eric.
Hi, Eric. My name is Patty calling from beautifulflowers.com. How are you?
I'm good.
Good
How may I help
morning.
you?
I'm calling because
Good
you've been
morning.
chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, the address, and the note.
Okay.
And so if you order from me today, I make sure they get them today or any day this week at no cost to you.
Oh, really? And how was I chosen, though?
Well, you might have purchased something online, and usually when you purchase something online, you opt in to get discounts and promotions. I don't know exactly which website you were purchasing anything from, but that's usually how we get our customers' information.
All right. So I guess definitely I would like to send them to my wife, Amanda.
Okay, and what do you want to put on the note?
Just put on that, that we have a great time all the time together, that I just love being with her. Just, there's always fun times with her.
And how do you spell her name?
Amanda.
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 Eric?
Yeah.
Hello, Eric. It's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. You're
Hi,
on the radio.
Eric.
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Need you to know that.
Okay.
And Amanda's on the phone. She had us call you because, well, Amanda, tell him.
Hi, babe. Just calling because I wanted to see who were you picking to send those roses, because I know I've been suspicious. I just don't feel right, baby. I just feel like this has been eating me inside, and I just wanted to let you know that I don't feel good about the new girl that you have at the bar, that Rebecca that is 21 years old. It's just, I thought she was flirting with you, and she wanted you to get away from me. So I don't know. I wanted to really know the truth, but it seems like you think about me.
Of course I think about you, Amanda. I mean, I can't understand why you're even doing this, putting me on the radio. It just makes no sense. I'm tired of telling you that you're supposed to trust me. I mean, how many times have we had this conversation, Amanda? Come on.
I know, and I'm sorry. I just really, really wanted to. I mean, I feel so bad. I really want to cry, but you know what? I'm sorry. I just really wanted to know, and I didn't know. I didn't know better. One time I was listening to the radio, and I just got this great idea to have them call you and see if you were thinking of me.
Is there anything going on between you and Rebecca?
Rebecca?
Yeah.
Yeah. The 21-year-old waitress.
Right. She's one of the employees in the job.
Right.
With
going
late
on
night
with
inventory, Nothing?
There is nothing but professional stuff going on with Rebecca at work, because she works a lot, and I praise her for her work. What's wrong with that? Wouldn't you do that with any
Here's
employee
the
of yours?
thing, Eric. There's an issue with Amanda. She doesn't feel good, so you should. Maybe
Make her
she's
feel-
wrong, but
right.
make her feel better. I mean, you said this keeps coming up. Well, then don't stay there all night. Hire someone else to do that kind of thing. But I think that at this time, don't you feel like it's important that you need to give her some more attention?
Security,
Yeah, I mean, okay, you guys are putting me in a spot. I mean, I'm supposed to be running a business there, you know what I mean? And how am I supposed to run a business if I can't have a good communication with?
Because you got to run your family too. You know.
Are you cheating on your wife with?
No,
Rebecca?
Amanda, listen to me. I am not cheating on you. The only woman I want in my life is you. Okay, baby? Yo te amo. All right? You hear me? I said it on live radio. Yo te amo. I'm not with nobody else.
But you got to make her feel that way. You know?
Yeah, like
a
put
priority.
the actions behind the words, and then maybe everything will be fine.
All right, I'll tell you guys what. And then, man, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna start cutting out a couple of nights more from work, and I'll see who I can replace to get to replace me.
Right,
that way, I'll be spending more time with you and the baby at home and stuff like that. But just at least give me at least till the end of.
Hang on for 1 sec. Hold on, Amanda.
Yes?
We actually think he's not cheating, but you should investigate this girl, you know?
No, you don't, because he's weird. I mean, I just don't know. I just have that sixth sense feeling.
But we think he's being authentic, you know? Which is a first.
But I think it's more about her than him. And, you know, like, guys, when it's about, like, flirting, you never know. Especially in a bar, if you drink or if you had some alcohol.
Well, look, Amanda, look, he loves you. You're his family. You win. Don't let her crawl under your skin. Show her who's boss, and that's it.
Thank you, guys. Yeah,
just be confident. You need to like talk to yourself.
He owns a bar. Like that's his line of work. You know.
Yeah.
I think he'll try. I think he'll try harder.
I hope so, because it's just hard with a baby. I think I don't feel as sexy as before. But I just said I need to be confident.
I think we like him. We believe him. You know, we believe him.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Good luck. All right.
Thank you. I'm gonna be confident. Thank you. Thank you for your words. That's been a lot.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's time now for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. If you think someone is doing something that's not so right in your relationship and you can't figure out what it is, then you can send us the scenario via email, and we'll see if you want to come on the air to sort it out. This is from Irene. Irene is in Pico Rivera, and she says, Ryan and Ellen, this is just weird and creepy. We've been receiving mail at our house with my fiance's ex-girlfriend's first name on it, but with his last name. They were never married, so I don't understand why there would be any mail addressed to her with his last name. My fiance and I have talked about it, and he says it's only a coincidence. She says, I don't think so. I think there is more to it. So, Irene, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You say to your fiance, what's this about? And he says it's just a coincidence.
Yeah. Exactly.
Are you sure he was never married?
As far as as far as I know from, well, yeah, I'm not sure. No one's ever sure. But as far as I know, they were never married. He broke up with her because she cheated on him.
She cheated on him.
How long were they together?
They were together for 5 years. Okay. So it was a pretty substantial amount of time.
And how long you guys been together?
We've been together for 2 years. We've been engaged about 7 months now.
And when do you get married?
Next November.
Next November. All right, just jotting this down. I don't need to know much more.
No. You don't, do you?
No.
It's like the ghost of girlfriend's past.
Let's make this call. It's Ryan's Roses. Irene, basically she got mail, which is so funny to say.
Yeah, mail.
Who's getting mail?
In the mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the email mailbox, but the real mailbox. The metal one. She
says she got mail with her fiance's ex-girlfriend's first name on the mail and his last name on the mail. Now, she says that his ex was never married to him. They were just boyfriend, girlfriend. She doesn't understand what's going on. She asked him about it, and he says, only coincidence, honey. Patty's going to come in here. Irene, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. Patty will offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Yep. I'm so nervous.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Hi, may I speak to Rick?
Yeah, this is Rick.
Hi, Rick. Good morning. My name's Patty calling from blossoms.com. How are you?
I'm good. Who's this?
This is Patty. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry about that. I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free. You can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to, the address, and a note. And honestly, all I ask is for you to just go on my Facebook page and, maybe put in a review on it and also, like my page. And that would help me.
This is free?
It's completely free. I'm only doing this for 5 customers this morning. And I'm just asking for you guys to help me, promote my service if you guys do like my service.
Oh, this is how you get business?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Is it's a slow time right now, and I'm trying to kind of get out there before the holidays. And,
okay, for free, I could send somebody roses. I just gotta go. You say go to your Facebook or something?
Yes, you can send them to whoever you want, and I'll give you the information on my Facebook page, and just if you can do me that favor after the person that you send the flowers to receives them, and you like the service, you appreciate the service, and you can just go ahead and go on my Facebook page.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so do you wanna? So let's start with this. Who do you want to send the flowers to?
Send it to Myra Orozco.
Myra Orozco?
Orozco, yeah.
Okay, and so what do you want to put on the note?
You don't have to put nothing. Just put my name. Put Rick.
Rick. Okay. And where are we sending these to?
You're gonna send in to her job. No, to the house probably.
Okay. And what's the address?
It's.
Hey, Rick. It's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay.
Hi.
I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the air. And I've got your fiance, Irene, on the other line, who asked us to give you a call. Who is Myra Orozco?
She's Myra's. She's an old friend. She's an ex-friend.
She's an ex-friend?
An ex-friend?
Is it your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, she's my ex-girlfriend.
Irene, is this the name that's been on the mail?
This is the name that's been on the mail. This is Rick. Why would you send her flowers? You know how this is affecting me. You know that Myra's trying to sabotage us, and this is what you do. You don't send me the flowers. You send her the flowers.
No, I was sending it like a joke because she's been sending the letters to our house. I was just sending it to her joke, like with my last name.
Rick, how is that a joke? How does a woman know that flowers aren't romantic and that's a joke? If you send someone flowers, that's not a joke. That's nothing funny about flowers.
Well, that's why I didn't put nothing on it. I just put the name that she's been using to let her know. Hey, I know what you've been doing.
Well, so you're just gonna keep it ambiguous and just send her with your last name?
Well, it's like I didn't put anything on it.
Is Myra trying to stop the wedding?
I don't know. I think so. Why would I be getting magazines from Victoria's Secret and wedding magazines with Myra Orozco on it? I mean,
I don't talk to Myra. I don't know why she's doing that. That's why I was sending her the flowers to let her know, like, hey, I'm on to you kind of thing.
Wait a minute, Rick.
No,
all right.
You don't send her flowers. You call her. You call her and you say, I'm on to you. Stop it.
Irene is right. You're sending her flowers to let her know that you're on to her? That doesn't make any sense.
You're adding to the bonfire and poking the bear and all that stuff.
You're getting married in November, and your fiance just listened to you have the opportunity to send free flowers to anybody in the world, and you sent them to your ex-girlfriend. What's going on with your ex-girlfriend? Is there something that's just not finished there?
No, it's finished. There's nothing going on. I mean, I don't see her. I don't talk to her, nothing.
Why does she want to sabotage your wedding?
I don't know what she's doing or why she's got my last name on there.
I mean, I don't talk to her.
Obviously,
anymore.
you think it's funny because you're playing along.
Well, I was just going to sit it back just to be like, just like, wait, what are you doing?
Rick. No one's buying it that you sent the flowers to say I'm on to you. I mean, no one's buying that. So what's going on with you and the ex?
Well, I didn't send any note or anything to her. I didn't say, hey, baby.
No, but the gesture, the romantic gesture of flowers, you could have chose anybody in the world, like
Why
your
not
fiance.
Your fiance? It's 2 months away, the wedding.
So, Rick, is there anything going on between you and your ex?
No.
Do you want to get married in November to Irene?
Of course. I love Irene.
Then we got to straighten this out.
That's what I want to do.
We got to straighten this out.
And
you can't have this. We can't have any of this lingering males gate going on.
There's nothing lingering. That's in your guys'
No,
head.
it sounds like there is.
Sounds like it's an ego stroke.
So, Rick, you got to get with Irene and clear this up. If you're on to your ex-girlfriend, let's not be sending her flowers. Let's just get rid of her. You know,
Well,
you got to be done with it.
Flowers,
You got to
that's
get. No, the point of
Clean it up, Rick.
I can't hear
If
that
you're
again.
afraid to get married, talk it out now. That's what
I'm
you
not
need to
afraid.
do.
I didn't tell her.
No, but get the ex-girlfriend to stop sending you stuff. I mean, let's get her out of our life.
How would you like it if Irene was getting all kinds of stuff from her ex-boyfriend or fiance? How would you like that?
I'm not getting all kinds of stuff. I wouldn't
Rick.
like it, but I'm getting letters.
We're getting
Rick,
mail. We're getting
gotta
mail
stop.
with her name, her first name, and your last name.
It's got to stop.
Acting like she's your wife.
If you want, I'll tell her something about the mail.
Yeah, you need to do that, and you need to not. Oh, yeah, the flowers aren't going anyway, but
Yeah.
you need to do that and stop it all. Stop it all. This woman cannot be involved. And Irene, you need to make sure that this is clear. And Rick, I don't believe the flower thing. You got some explaining to do to your fiance, but we're going to let you both go, okay? So, Irene, make sure you get to the bottom of this.
Oh, well.
All right.
Irene, I love you. There's nothing going on.
There's no need to wait any longer. We're going to get into Ryan's Roses right now. So if you're just jumping into the car, it's time for Ryan's Roses. If you are in your transition period, make the jump. iHeartRadio, do it quickly because we're going to. I'm going to read the email here, and then we'll make the call in a couple of minutes. It says, Ryan and Ellen, I've always felt my husband's friend has a thing for me. He's always friendly and super nice to me. I only see him as a brother, nothing else. Well, he told me that my husband is cheating on me, and I feel like he might be saying it because he wants my husband and me to break up. I don't want to ignore what he told me, so I want to find out the truth. The question is he telling her because he's being authentic and genuine and needs her to know?
Manipulating.
Or is he making it all up?
Yeah. Do guys do that to other guys?
What's his agenda? I mean, I'm sure they have.
Yeah.
But let's hope it's not standard operating procedure.
You want something, but someone else has it, so you lie to that something.
Well, or maybe it is real, but he's jumping. He can't wait to tell her because he wants to get in the way. Let me get Karina. I think that's what Karina's most concerned about. Karina, thank you for coming on with us. So you're trying to figure out, is this real or not? Or does he have another agenda?
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
7 years.
And how much time do you spend with this friend of your husband's?
I mean, not too much, but he's definitely, I mean, like, he lives nearby. He hangs out with us a lot.
Is he married?
The kids, no.
Oh, so he's a single friend?
Yeah.
Is he cute?
But I mean, he's cute, but it's, it's not.
It's
not
brotherly
like
to you.
Looking. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're confused, basically. You can't figure out if he's telling you the truth or if he's telling you this just to get in the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
2.
Karina?
Yes.
So what's the friend's name?
Alex.
Okay.
Does your husband have any other signs that he may be cheating? I mean, besides the word of the friend?
I mean, I wouldn't say anything in particular, but, like, things definitely aren't, they're not going to be the same as they were when we got married.
What about this, though, you guys? What about you go to your husband and say, hey, your best friend is saying stuff to me that I don't believe, and I think that he's doing it to hurt you?
Because what if he's not? And what if Alex is really just looking out for me? And then I lose that friend.
Oh,
let's bring Patty in. Let's get to the call. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to bring Patty. She is going to offer your husband some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. Do you have any idea? Did Alex, your husband's friend, tell you who the woman is?
No, he didn't mention any name. He just said that she saw some texts going on, and he's...
But Alex doesn't know who the girl is?
Mm-mm. If he does, he didn't tell me.
Okay, so we don't know the name. All right, so let's bring in Patty, and we're going to dial up your husband right now. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Rafael?
This is him.
Rafael, hi, good morning. My name is Patty calling from flowerpower.com. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I am doing this promotion today for 5 customers where I am offering a free bouquet of roses plus free delivery at no charge to you. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to, a note, and I make sure they get delivered today by 6 p.m. the latest, unless you want to me to send them another day.
Yeah, I already know. I think I know what this is about.
I'm sorry?
I think I know what this is about. Karina, are you there?
I don't know. No, this is Patty.
No, is Karina there? Are you listening, Karina?
I don't have anybody here.
Rafael, I need you to know. Rafael, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. And Karina is on the line with us now. What's going on, Rafael?
I think I know what this is about. Karina, are you listening?
She's there.
Okay. Well, babe, I have been meaning to talk to you and let you know what's going on and let you in. I know I've been a little distant lately, for a while now. And I can understand why you're coming at me like this and why you feel the need to do something like this, to have, someone else call and try to see if I'm doing something. But I think it's time that I let you know that, unfortunately, babe, I love you. I love our family. But I have been cheating on you for about 2 years now.
What?
Yeah, it's we got married young. I thought that we could, live a life together and continue being happy. And I've tried to fight through it for the past couple of years, but I haven't been able to, unfortunately.
Is this a joke?
Rafael, come on.
Come on. It's not funny if you're playing.
You're so matter of fact about it and so calm about it. It's strange.
Well, it's been coming for a long time now. And I'm sorry, babe, that I have to let you know like this, but...
You know who told her, right?
Someone told you?
Your friend Alex told your wife that you are cheating on her. And she believes that Alex may be motivated because he's attracted to your wife. What do you think about that?
I'm not surprised. Alex has been telling me to come clean for a long time.
But do you find it strange that he went around you to tell your wife?
I kind of do, because I thought he was my friend. I don't know why he would do that. I thought I can confide in him and let him know my secrets and let him know what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. But I didn't think that he would tell her himself.
Well, maybe it's because what you're doing is so wrong.
Rafael. 2 years you've been seeing another woman for 2 years. So you've moved on already. You've fallen in love again. What's at the bottom?
I've tried to work it out with Karina. I've tried to be there and be the loving husband.
What did you try to work out if you're cheating on her?
Our our marriage. I tried to be happy. I tried to keep pretending, but
By lying to her every
anymore.
day for 2 years? That's what you've been doing.
I can't pretend anymore, honey. I can't.
Karina, you had no idea?
Don't call me honey. Oh, my, no.
Who's the other woman, Rafael? Who's the other woman?
Good question.
She's this girl I met. I went out with my guy friends to a bar, and I met her there, and we didn't even exchange information that night. And about a week later, I saw her again at a grocery store, and we started talking, and we went out for drinks again, and it just built into this relationship that we have now. And
you just went out for drinks with some girl while you got 2 kids at home?
And does she know you have a family?
I've made her aware of the situation, and babe, I'm so sorry, babe. I really am. I don't mean to do this to you. I didn't even want to do this to you. I never saw myself being this kind of person, but I've tried to be happy, and I can't pretend and live a lie anymore.
And you're not even
I'm
giving
not
your
happy
wife
with
a
you.
chance, to work on it?
I've tried.
No.
She's a great woman. She's a great mother, but she's just not for me.
Karina, what's your reaction to all of this? I mean, this is like the calmest conversation we've ever heard on one of these phone calls before. What's your reaction to what Rafael's telling you?
I'm sorry, I don't even know what to say. This is just like...
Please don't cry. Babe, I'm sorry.
Rafael, please don't cry.
No.
You just told her you've been seeing her on the phone for 2 years, bro.
I feel really bad about this, and I'm so sorry that...
Oh, you feel really bad about it. Yeah, I'm
Yes,
sure.
I'm
It
sorry,
sounds
but
like
I
it's
can't-
really messing
But
you up.
I can't continue living this lie. I can't. I've tried for so long.
Rafael, what is the intention here?
I just think it's time for us to move on. I mean, I love my kids, and like I said, Karina is a great mom and a great woman, but she's just not the woman for me. She's just not there for me, available to me as much as she used to be.
Karina, are you blindsided by this?
Oh my God! I there for you as much as I used to be. Do you understand what 2 young kids have done to it? I mean, it's like this is what a marriage is. This is what happens. It's when you bring these 2 tiny people into your life. Obviously, I can't be there for you 100% of the time, but it's like I expect you to be there for us, not somewhere else. And I expected you to bring these feelings up to me when you had them, not to some girl from some bar. Are you kidding me?
No, babe, I'm so sorry.
Right.
So sorry, honey. I don't want to do this to you. I didn't want to be this person.
Guess what? You are.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Rafael, we're going to actually let you go.
Okay.
Like, go.
Karina, can you hang on for 1 sec?
Yeah.
You okay?
No.
Okay, hang on, baby. Hang on 1 second. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This coming to us from Caitlyn in Cerritos. Caitlyn says, the other morning I noticed my husband had forgotten to put his phone on the charger. When I picked it up, the phone unlocked, and I saw a direct message from a woman. It said, good morning, with a photo that I could not see. The woman's name appeared to be Megan. I got a terrible feeling in my stomach and quickly put it on the charger. So what do you think might be going on?
Okay, well, so a little backstory. So typically I go to bed before my husband and then I get up before him. So this is what happened. So the other morning I came downstairs and I noticed he was still asleep. I noticed he'd forgotten to put his phone on the charger. So, I'm just picking it up I picked it up because it was dark and I was using the light to see where I was going and everything. But we have our phones programmed so that, when your face opens your phone, but we have it programmed so each other's faces can open our phones. So I was putting his phone on the charger and it just opened, and it opened directly to this Instagram direct message from this woman, and it said, good morning. And there was a photo. I guess Instagram has this new thing where you can't see the photo without clicking on it, but I didn't want to click on it because then it would go away. And he would know I'd seen it. But all I know is the woman's name was Megan, but her profile picture was super, let's just say provocative. Mm-hmm. So I was really, you get that feeling. it's just my heart
Sure,
dropped
your
in my
heart stops,
stomach.
your gut turns upside down, everything
Yeah.
is somersaulty.
Right. So I just, I put it on the charger, and, the next day he didn't say anything about it. So I, when he was gone, I had checked it again, and the photo was gone. So, like I thought it was one of those that just had gone away, but I could see what he had responded, and he had said, "Wow, thanks." And then she responded with a winky face. And so I'm just like, I need to know what's going on.
Okay. We are going to come in on this. Hang on 1 second. We're going to call your husband next, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's get to the Ryan's Roses call. Caitlyn is on the line. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 3 years.
All right, her husband got a DM, good morning DM, from a woman who has a provocative picture in her. Where would you say the picture was?
It was on an Instagram. Well, it was her profile picture for her Instagram.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He says a provocative profile photo. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to call him and see what we can find out. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband.
We're going to do that. Be very quiet while we offer him roses, and we will tell him we are on the air. Once we do, we'll all come together. Here we go, okay?
Okay.
Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Aaron?
It is. Hello?
Hi, Aaron. My name is Brittany. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we actually service the Cerritos area, and I'm trying to promote my business this month. And so we are giving away some free flower arrangements to local residents. It's actually a dozen roses. You can choose from red, pink, or white. They are absolutely free. We just ask that if you are pleased with the arrangements, you refer us to friends and family.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely free.
Yes. I don't need cash. I don't need your credit card info. I don't need anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to. We can start there, and we can write a note as well.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Can I send them to, then you said you needed a name. Can we go with Megan?
Megan? Okay, great. And what would you like to put on the card?
Could you do a note that says, good morning, and make sure there's an exclamation mark at the end. Good morning.
Good morning. All right. Who is Megan to you? Because I have like romantic cards or just more generic cards.
Generic card's fine.
A generic, like a blank card?
Yeah, as long as you just put good morning with the exclamation point, that's fine.
Exclamation. Okay, do you want me to write love Aaron, from Aaron?
No, I think it's fine. Just a good morning.
Aaron, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I have your wife, Caitlyn, on the line. Can you tell us who Megan is and why you're wishing her a good morning?
Whoa, I'm sorry. Who am I talking to?
My name is Ryan. I have your wife, Caitlyn, and we're wondering who Megan is. Who is Megan?
Megan's nobody.
Megan is a woman.
Aaron, I know it's...
Go ahead, Caitlyn.
I made it up.
Aaron, it's me. I know about Megan. I saw your Instagram message with her. I know that something's going on. I knew it.
No, Caitlyn, sweetie, no. 100%. I thought I was getting scammed or something, so I just made up a name. There's no Megan. It's just a name I made up.
You're lying.
Oh, well, that's really weird that you sent an Instagram message to Megan saying good morning.
And roses.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a scam. Listen. I have no idea what you're talking about, and this is just crazy. I'm done. I'm hanging up.
Well, your wife might hang up on you first. Aaron, hang up on us then. Hang up. That's going to tell us all we need to know. I mean, look, Caitlyn, the message you saw was good morning. The message he sent was good morning. So clearly there's some exchange going on there. Yeah. And he sent romantic roses to her. So, and he hung up. I mean,
I can't believe this, but I knew it. I knew it.
Well, you need to find out what's going on and who Megan is.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Well, good luck, Caitlyn. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, you know you're guilty if you hang up.
What a liar.
So we had a Ryan's Roses call a few minutes ago. Caitlyn and her husband, I mean, basically she caught him because he got a message from a woman early in the morning one morning, a direct message, said, good morning, right? Good morning. Then he sends roses and the message on the card to another woman, good morning. So it matches. It's like that game. What's that game that kids play?
Oh, yeah, like the match game with the two. You have to flip the cards over.
You have to find the cards and match them together.
Right.
Memory match game.
Memory match game. It's like we just got a match on memory match game. Good morning match, right? So
yeah, and
we
he's very
know,
adamant about the exclamation mark, too.
We know he's guilty. And then he says, I just made up the name. Well, he didn't, because he wouldn't have just made up the message, too, right?
No.
And then he hung up on us. So, I don't know. There's not a lot of gray area for me. Not a lot of question. Jordan is on the phone with us now. Jordan, is there any way you don't think that he was guilty in cheating?
I mean, I really wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. I really did. But, like, I mean, who lets his wife have access to his phone and then cheats on her? Like, men are stupid. I really...
So you're saying he should have locked his phone?
I mean, if he's gonna cheat, then lock his phone. But better he doesn't cheat at all.
Right.
I mean,
Why was he so adamant about the exclamation point?
Yeah, that was weird.
Puzzling.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, so not a bright future for Aaron and Caitlyn in my mind.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Jordan. You take care.
You too.
Jordan's like, guys are so dumb. He's cheating and not locking his phone. Like, at least lock your phone to try and not get caught.
She's not wrong.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses.
Yep.
We're going to do it differently. I really do think that sometimes when we set all this up and take a break and come back, it gives the guy a chance to come up with a story, an alibi. So none of that. We're just going to go right now. I'm not even going to say her name yet.
Oh, yeah, maybe no names.
I will say wife in this situation says, my husband travels a lot for work, like 4 days out of the week, every week. Or so I thought. Says wife. Recently, I accidentally called his office number. I always call his cell, but I hit his work number by accident, says wife. I didn't hang up. I just asked the receptionist for him. She told me that he hasn't worked there in over a year.
Come on.
Says wife. So much is going through my mind. It's taking all that I have to not explode on him. I want to do roses because I want to find out everything before I confront him. I know he's lied about work. I know he's been leaving town every week. I need to know if there's another woman.
Or another life.
And here's wife. Okay, we're calling Carla. We're calling him now. Thank you for coming on in Lake Elsinore. I have everything. Or he's clearly leading a double life. He's lying to you. How long have you been married?
Married for 4 years. And
Do you have kids?
we do not have children.
Okay, I know you know how this works. I just need one thing technically, and that is for you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Here we go. We're going right into it. Everyone very, very quiet. Right into it, and be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Hi, can I speak to Rob?
Yeah, this is me.
Hi, Rob. My name is Holly. I'm calling from the Roughly Rose here in Lake Elsinore. We're a new flower shop right on the corner of Main and Graham.
Okay.
I'm calling because we're doing a promotion and we're giving away a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody today. They're absolutely free. I don't need billing info, credit card info, any cash, nothing like that. We just hope you refer us to friends and family.
Okay. All right.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah. I mean, save me a few bucks, I guess.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
free and you can put a smile on someone's face today. I just need the name of the person you'd like to send these roses to.
I'll send to Carla.
Carla. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Happy Valentine's Day. I love you. Pretty simple.
Cute. I love you.
Yeah.
And then signing your name, Rob.
Yeah, Rob. Yeah, love Rob.
Love Rob.
Rob, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I have your wife, Carla, on the phone. How are you, Rob?
Doing well. Hello.
Good. So, Rob, where do you work?
Like, what physical location I work
Or what do you do for work?
Do sales.
How long have you been doing that?
Few years.
Got it.
Wow.
So, Carla is on the phone. Carla, you can say hello.
Hi, Rob.
Rob, she told us that she called your work, and the receptionist told your wife that you haven't worked there in over a year. Is that true?
I haven't worked at that particular location. Where did you like the location?
Rob,
Yeah, no, I haven't.
I
yeah,
called the receptionist, okay, and I talked to her, and she said that you haven't worked there in over a year, and I just want you to be honest with me and tell me why you haven't told me this.
None of your business.
Oh.
Rob, your voice is broadcast on the radio.
He's gone.
Rob, are you there?
He hung up.
Rob,
Oh
hello?
my God.
Is he gone?
Why is he so hostile, Carla?
Did you? I think we pulled that off the air. I hope, but he just dropped the F-bomb.
I have no idea. He
What's
has
that
never
about?
said anything like that to me before.
Okay, Carla, hang on. Hold on.
What do we do?
We're going to call him back. Let me hit the break. We'll come right back and we'll call him. Carla's on the phone. We just called her husband, who has been lying to her. He's not at his job for over a year. Never told his wife. And 4 days out of the week, every week, he travels.
Mm-hmm.
So is there another woman that he's going to see? Now, Carla, we just had him on the line. Patty, call him back, please, and see if we can get him. And when we told him that Carla was on the phone and said, we know you're lying. You're not going to your job. You haven't been there in over a year. Where are you disappearing? Where are you going? He said, none of your effing business, and hung up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try, Carla, to get him back. I don't know if I can, but Patty, can you please try him again?
Yes.
Do you have any idea? Can you read into that response? He said it so rudely and then hung up?
I have no idea. I feel like he's a different person. I've never heard him talk to me that way. I don't know what to think at this point.
Well, listen, Patty, are you calling him?
It's going straight to voicemail.
Oh.
I don't even see the line picking up.
Well, when I dial it, it goes straight to voicemail.
I do not know what to do.
Hold on one second. All right, we're calling him back. Hang on one second, Carla.
Voice message system.
All right. So I don't know what to do. We're at a dead end here. Carla, here's what I will say to you. Obviously something's wrong. I think your instinct is right on this. He's not reporting to work. He's disappearing on town, and then he just said that and hung up on you. So
I think he knew it was us, and that's why he sent the flowers to you.
yeah, and I think he's probably living a double life.
Oh my God.
Is there anybody? Do you have a sister? Do you have a parent? Do you have anybody best friend? Do you have anybody close to you?
Yeah, I do. I have a good girlfriend I can call.
I need you to hang up with us.
Yeah.
Get to your best friend. Talk to your best friend about what's going on, and you need to make a plan to get into this. It's not good. Okay?
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Carla,
thank you.
Good luck, sir. Thank you for reaching out to us. I'm sorry, baby.
Okay, guys. Bye.
I can't even understand that reaction.
No.
I can't even explain that. All right. If anybody has advice on what she should do in that situation, I don't know quite what to tell her. But back to Ryan's Roses for a second. Carla in Lake Elsinore told us that her husband Rob is on the road like 4 days every week because of work. Well, it turns out he hasn't been at his job in years. So what's this double life? Then we get him on the phone. He did want to send the roses to Carla with the note, Happy Valentine's Day, I love you. But then he was evasive. And when Carla told him that the receptionist said he wasn't working there in a year or whatever, It got bad. It got bad. Here's just a little clip of the call that happened a few minutes ago on Ryan's Roses. And it's 800-520-1027.
I haven't worked at that particular location. Where did you like the location? Yeah, no, I haven't.
I called the receptionist, okay, and I talked to her, and she said that you haven't worked there in over a year, and I just want you to be honest with me and tell me why you haven't told me this.
None of your business.
None of your sleeping business. So put that, what is that? Put that together.
Yeah, like you should never speak like that to your wife.
Well, Jacqueline got up this morning in Anaheim Hills. She did what she needs to do to get here right now, and she has got a theory. Jacqueline, tell me, what do you think's going on?
Hi. So
Hi.
I think when you guys called, I think he knew it was like you guys because he kind of like chuckled or something. And I don't know. I just got like the feeling that he knew that like it was from you guys. And also I have a theory. I think that the reason that he's not at work anymore is because he was probably having an affair. And somehow, you know, he got like terminated, like fired. And maybe that's why he didn't want to tell his wife, because why would he not want to tell his wife that he got like that he left his job if it was like his choice? So
But do you think he got fired for having an affair with somebody at work or something else?
I'm thinking it was someone in the office because I think he got let go for some reason. Because why would he not tell his wife that he like?
And how do you
like,
explain his tone at the end of that call? Just because, what do you think's going on there?
Well, I think he knew he was caught. So I think like he knew he was either going to have to fess up, and I don't think that he liked that he was on the radio because like everything is just like, you know what I mean? Like I think he knew one, and then when you guys just like confronted him, he was just like in a panic, and that was like all he knew he could say.
Yeah, he ran away from the situation.
All right. Well, that may be likely. Thanks for calling. Have a great day. It does. We've had these calls before where you're just blown away by how a human being can live such detailed double lives. Yeah. Keeping up with two lives at the same time. So Brianna's in Riverside. What do you think's going on here?
Hi, Ryan. Hi,
Good morning.
everyone.
Hi.
Good morning. How is everyone?
Well, it's Monday, so we're half as good as we could be.
Oh, I love you guys. I love Ryan's Roses. You guys make my morning every morning driving to work.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
I think he is living a double life. He has not been working at that job for over a year, so where the heck has he been going? He has to have another life. He's seeing someone, and if he's traveling, where could he be going?
Exactly.
And how's he paying the bills? If you're not working and you're running a double life, that's an expense times two.
Exactly. So either he's into some dirty business, or he's living a double life, has another family, doing something. And the way he said, none of your effing business to his wife.
Well, that was aggressive. That said to me everything.
Guilty.
Well, and this guy's not. He's just not in the right headspace. All right, thank you for calling. We appreciate you listening to us, Brenda. Have a great Monday.
You too. Love you guys.
Okay, love you. Man, just the tone in that guy's voice at the moment he hangs up says everything about why she shouldn't be with him. We know he's covering something up. He's lying. He just doesn't sound like a good guy. So what should she do? Alma in Los Angeles. Alma, thank you for listening to us. Thank you for listening to Ryan's Roses. What should she do?
Hey, Ryan.
Good morning.
How are you? Good morning.
Good.
Listen, I just want to say, like, she should just leave him. I think no woman that has respect for her own self should stay with somebody like that. I mean, what could she do? What is she going to do if he explains to her? I mean, I wouldn't stay with him after everything that he has done. I just think she should move on. She should just, take care of herself and try to be happy after he ruined her life.
Yeah, he was demeaning, degrading, disrespectful, all the D's.
Not to mention lying to her for the past year.
And an L.
Exactly. I mean, what are you going to do after that? You can't go on with somebody that way. How can you have trust in him after it?
Well, I agree. I think that's the consensus. This is not a good situation. Get out of it. Alma, thank you for calling us today. We love you. You listen to us.
We love you too, Ryan. My sister's right here with me. Hi, Ryan.
Hola, sis. How are you?
Good. I love listening to your radio station. I listen to it every day.
Thank you so much. That's why we do it. We love you for having us on. You guys have a great day, okay?
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, ladies. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. It's time for Ryan's Roses. I want you to know you've been heard. You don't need to sit through a bunch of stuff before we get to the call. So it's nonstop, Ryan's Roses. Nonstop.
Wow.
Nonstop and back to back. I meant to play a song, but you're going to meet Brenda and we're going to get to it faster. Getting to Ryan's Roses faster.
Get to the call faster. Okay.
I looked at the suggestion box. It was, hey, I don't want to sit through a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Get to Ryan's Roses faster.
I like
Consider it done. Consider it done. So now let's get to Brenda so we can get to it faster. How are you, Brenda?
I've been better.
Brenda, thanks for coming on for Ryan's Roses. Now, I want to understand your concern. You've turned your mom's house into an Airbnb after she passed away. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
And your husband handles everything. And the other day, you logged onto the app and noticed that one woman has been booking the place a few times over the last 3 months. So do you think that this one client or this one customer is somebody that your husband knows and is going to see at the house?
Yes, that's what I think.
Where's
why
he
would
been?
Why would you think that?
Well, I don't want to think that, but if I looked at her profile picture and I asked him, I said, hey, babe, it looks like this, you've had this one, I happened to log into the app and it looks like you've had this one woman stay a bunch of times. What's up with her? What's the story? And he just blew it off. Like, oh, I think she travels for business or something. She has business meetings. She does not look like someone who's coming in for business meetings. Mm-hmm. I know that's so, even saying it out loud, I feel ridiculous, but
do you feel like is your marriage broken? Do you feel like it's broken? Because to get to this conclusion, you have to feel like it's broken.
No, I mean, it's been harder because, we had a baby and nobody gets a lot of sleep and there's not a lot of time for dates and whatnot. But I thought everything was fine. But then I see this woman who's coming to stay at my mom's house a whole bunch.
What's her name?
Cynthia.
All right, hold on. Ryan's Roses right now. Brenda thinks, so her late mom's house is up on Airbnb. Brenda keeps seeing this one woman named Cynthia take the house every few days.
But isn't that good news? Like, don't you want to rent out the house? And especially if it's someone that is a regular, it's like, okay, great. You've already screened them and you know that they take care of the place.
Except she thinks her husband's going to spend the night there.
Yeah.
Or hang there. Mm-hmm. So, Brenda, how's your husband getting away with not being around? What's he telling you?
Well, he works. So part of it is he's working. The Airbnb thing does take a lot of time and effort. He handles everything. He makes sure the place is clean. He makes sure that everything is stocked. And so he's having to go back and forth. So, and we're busy, It just
Here's the deal. I'm going to figure this out the best I can. We're going to call him now. Be very quiet. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we are going to make the call. Stay quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. Let's find out who he sends him to. Also, what he puts on the card. Always important. All right, so hold tight.
Hello?
Hi, is this Philip?
Yeah, it's Phil.
Hi, Philip. My name is Stephanie. I'm the owner of the Flower Shack. We're actually a brand new flower store right here on Main Street in Huntington. How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So the reason I'm calling this morning is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody. And you've been selected today. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need any billing info, credit card info, cash, anything like that from you. Just the name of the person that you want to send the roses to.
Okay. Cynthia?
Great. And what would you like to put on the card?
I guess, thanks for staying. Here are some flowers.
Thanks for staying. Okay. And then would this be a romantic card? Because we have some that have like hearts and stuff on them.
No, it's okay.
No? Okay. All right.
Hello? Philip?
Hello?
Hi, Philip. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that, and I have your wife, Brenda, on the line. What is going on with you and Cynthia?
What?
Exactly what is going on with you and Cynthia? You're cheating on your wife, Brenda. You're using the house that you got up on Airbnb. You're going over there and you're seeing Cynthia. You just sent roses to Cynthia. So cat's out of the bag. So your wife is here on the line listening. What's going on with you and Cynthia?
No, no, I mean, Cynthia is our tenant.
And so why'd you send your tenant roses? I'm confused.
Well, we promised to. I see what's going on. I mean, I promised Brenda's mom after she passed that we would keep a good tenant in there as long as we can, and that we would stock it with her favorite flowers, which are gardenias. So that that was on top of my mind. So I just thought I'd send flowers. I got confused.
Okay, so Brenda, do you believe any of what Philip's saying?
I don't. Philip, why would you send flowers to Cynthia? It's not a tenant. It's an Airbnb. It's supposed to be like a transient thing, People come, they stay, they leave.
Yeah, I
Why wouldn't
promised
you
your
send
mom
flowers
that
to
I
me?
would have, because I promised I would stock. I take care of everything on that Airbnb, and part of that is what your mom wanted was putting flowers in there and having that for every tenant. And so I always put gardenias, her favorite flower, to every tenant and send it there. So that's when I hear a flower shop and it's like a free service, I'm going to send flowers there.
These are roses.
I don't believe you. Exactly.
Philip, just answer us this. I'm trying not to get too emotional.
Okay.
Your wife, Brenda, thinks that you are going over to this house and having an affair with Cynthia. What do you say to that?
That's absolutely not happening.
Okay, Philip,
Well, Brenda-
if it's not happening... Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to do. What do you think? You buy it or not?
I think I don't buy it. I think that I'm going to go to my mother's house and I'm going to introduce myself to Cynthia.
Good. You should. That's what you should do. So that sounds like a plan, and you can ask her all the questions and bring Philip along as well. Let's make it a trifecta. All
Let's
right?
do it, Philip.
All right. Philip, thank you for answering our questions. Thank you very much for staying calm. Brenda, thank you for being on with us as well and reaching out. Good luck. I hope you get to the truth, okay?
Thanks, Ryan. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I couldn't get a rise out of him at all.
I mean, I think he was like sleep talking.
Yeah, but so does that make it seem more legit that he doesn't have any emotion there? He didn't get really excited about it.
I don't know, but he didn't. And all I know, he sent the flowers to Cynthia, but it wasn't a romantic card.
Oh my!
No, I mean it kind of. I could go either way on that one. I hate to say it.
I know.
Sissy and I are on the fence.
I kind of am.
Actually, he sounded kind of honest, and it added up a little bit.
I know. It kind of did, and I just know after I had the twins, I was really emotional, and my head was spinning so much. I would get jealous easily. I was snarky. I was just I'm not trying to say that like she's dealing with those same emotions, but it could be the case as well. She's just kind of like on edge and not feeling herself.
He did not get defensive. He did not get all excited. Did not get loud about it. So
but it
Tony
doesn't
disagrees.
really
I can just
seem
tell by her
like-
silence.
I
This is Kiss
mean, no
FM.
way.
Greetings, I'm your host, Dr. Wolfula. When I'm not leaving eyeballs out in the woods for old men to find...
He wanted me to have this.
I'm here at the Wolfula, reviewing movies. It's been about a minute since the last time I talked about a Friday the 13th movie, so I might as well talk about another one. Friday the 13th Part 3. In 3D. That's right, it's a 3D horror movie. And it was made in the 80s, which means most of the 3D is spent on wooden poles being raised toward the camera. Ah, holy shit! Oh, sorry, I thought he was gonna hit me with that fucking thing. Where was I? Friday the 13th Part 3 is, as the title suggests, the third part in the Friday the 13th series, starring the machete-slinging, bag-wearing killer Jason Voorhees. Well, the bag-wearing part might not be so true after Part 3, but hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Also, Part 3 is the second outing for famed horror sequel director Steve Miner, the only director to direct more than one Friday the 13th film, years before he directed Soul Man, the most racist film since the birth of a nation.
Go get my heroin and my hypodermic needle, bitch. Give me some more watermelon while you're at it.
Yes, dear.
White fat-ass slut.
Friday the 13th Part 3 ditches Crystal Lake and the camp counselors, instead opting toward the Scooby-Doo approach. Quote-unquote teenagers heading towards an isolated location in a van that encounter a masked man terrorizing the surrounding area. Though sans mask for much of the film, the masked man in this case is Jason Voorhees, the man-child murderer that didn't quite drown as a kid in Crystal Lake that continues his mother's killing spree against people in general, not just camp counselors anymore. This is the first Friday the 13th movie that says, fuck it, and ignores Jason's backstory and underlying motivations, leaving him as a guy who just kills anybody he meets. Jason's name is never even said in this movie. In fact, Part 3 takes place a day after Part 2, making this whole movie start on Saturday the 14th and end on Monday the 16th, technically. Saturday the 14th through Monday the 16th is not as catchy of a title, I must admit, but they could have taken greater care in making sure that the title of their film fundamentally made sense and not did the whole Halloween 2 thing where a sequel picks up just a wee bit after the previous flick. Friday the 13th Part 3 goes full ante on aping Halloween 2's opening. Part 3 spends its first 5 minutes with a recap of Part 2 by just showing the end of Part 2 with only one new shot tying it to Part 3. After this, we have a wanted killer sneaking around somebody's property as a news report plays describing his previous exploits.
Bodies were found literally strewn over the 4-square-mile campground in the remote lake region.
Sound familiar?
Police are searching the entire area for a mental patient who escaped last night from the Smiths Grovewarn County Sanitarium. He is now believed to be at large in Haddonfield.
Although, to be fair, Part 3 was originally going to be even more of a Halloween 2 ripoff by following Ginny from Part 2 as she's admitted to a mental hospital and is tracked down by Jason, but Amy Steele wouldn't sign on to that bullshit.
Second act needs work.
You know, if you listen closely, the news segment in the opening mentions that Jason engaged in cannibalism and sexual mutilation. I don't quite remember any of that happening in Part 2, but then again, we still don't know what happened to Paul. Shit, man, Paul got the worst of it.
Where's Paul?
The opening with Harold, the general store owner, and his bitchy wife Edna don't serve much of a purpose beyond allowing the audience to live vicariously through a guy who can eat all the products in his store and, of course, testing the 3D with the most mundane shit. Oh, come on, you can see the fucking string on that snake. Well, at least they didn't feel the urge to show the inside of this dude's toilet in 3D. It could always be worse. Damn enchiladas. Okay, enough of the shitting in outhouses scenes. Let's get to the core cast of characters. God damn it, seriously? This Friday the 13th film has more shitting in outhouses scenes than sex scenes. Speaking of which, if you're looking for nudity in this particular film, look elsewhere. There's nudity, but only for one character, and this was still the early point where Friday the 13th movies were shy about showing the goods. Most of the time, Debbie's merchandise is out of frame, and I can only imagine this being a deliberate choice on the part of a nervous camera operator. Oh, what's the point of writing in the cliched shower scene if you don't get to see anything? Also, who wears pearls in the shower anyway? Okay, I'm getting really sidetracked here, but it's not like there's much of a story to talk about in a Friday the 13th flick anyway. Like I was saying, Part 3 centers around a group of high school students? College students? It's difficult to gauge with a Friday the 13th movie. I mean, you have the jock dude with the nerdiest, whiniest sounding voice ever, and you think, high schoolers, sure.
Now, I got your date, didn't I? Didn't I?
Yeah.
So don't embarrass me.
But then you have the couple in the group who look like a hetero-romantic Cheech and Chong ripoff added in to pander to stoners, and you just can't tell what this group is supposed to be. Ho-ho! Passing a joint in 3D. What will they think of next? How do these people know each other, though? No clue. I'll tell you what I do know. Chris Higgins and her friends are headed to her family retreat, Higgins Haven. If you're 11, this is a map from a video game you might have played. I need to make these videos relevant to the youngins out there. Some of these characters do have a bit of backstory and individual plot threads going for them. Like, for instance, Andy's roommate Shelley is a dateless wonder.
Just relax. Be yourself.
Would you be yourself if you look like this?
I don't understand why, with the Jufro and everything. Oh, and that run, too. With that kind of run, you'd think Shelley would be beating them off with a stick by now. So, Andy decides to set Shelley up over the weekend with Vera, and he makes a good first impression by wearing a serial killer mask.
You're Shelley?
Sorry.
You're killing it, bro. She's all over you, Shelley. Friday the 13th Part 3 is one of the most iconic entries in the series, but it's also a particularly lazy entry, even by Friday the 13th standards. It's the chapter where the series really fell into a safe formula without doing a whole lot new, where it's just the continued adventures of Jason Voorhees killing a new group of people and revisiting old ideas. Part 2 might have killed off Crazy Ralph, but apparently there's plenty of crazy hermits around Crystal Lake, as Part 3 falls back on the staples by having the gang encounter and gawk at a rapier Crazy Ralph lying in the middle of the road.
You are indeed, all of you, kind and generous young people. Look upon what his grace has brought unto me.
Oh, he also has an eyeball, I guess.
I have warned thee!
Yeah, when I see shots like a van passing by some roadkill, I can't help but draw some comparisons to classics like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Rest in peace, Toby Hooper. Part 3 just feels like a sharp decrease in quality from Part 2, which had a pretty varied cast and a strong lead in Ginny. Part 3's protagonist is Chris, who's just there. That's not to say that Part 3 doesn't have its charms. I mean, it's a fucking 3D movie that, when it saw video release, was not available in 3D for many years, so you wind up with the unintentional comedy of seeing a yo-yo awkwardly coming at you in thrilling 2D. And then there's Shelley, played by Larry Zerner, who really probably should be the main character of Part 3. The movie focuses a disproportionate amount of its runtime to Shelley, and after all, he's depicted as an outsider, an underdog. Shelley is the only really sympathetic character in this movie that we actually know much of anything about. Shelley sees himself as an actor who loves theatricality and movie makeup, who uses his skills to frighten his pals at the cabin, but it's treated as a war crime.
Asshole.
Oh, what a fun bunch. When the group actually reaches the cabin, the film still tracks Shelley's and Vera's relationship progress as everybody else is doing boring shit, like Chris and her boy toy Rick doing barn work. Really entertaining stuff. Shelley and Vera head off to a convenience store together, but not the one where Jason killed those people. Different one. Apparently, it's all the way near Green Valley, New Jersey, even. Anyway, Shelley and Vera are harassed by a trio of bikers.
Excuse me, but I believe that's my wallet.
Of course the first two black characters in the Friday the 13th series are criminals. Who would expect anything different?
I'll take that now. Is this your rubber?
Shelley and Vera make it out of the convenience store just long enough for Shelley to accidentally back up their bug into the bikers' motorcycles. Oh no, they're gonna have to dance to tequila to get out of this situation. Ollie, chain in hand, approaches the two, but the man actually seems quite reasonable about the mishap.
Now, this is an old black trick. Really, I didn't want to talk. I was gonna fuck them up. So, if you're ever caught in traffic and a black guy starts saying he just want to talk to you, don't open the door, nigga. Even if he's me, smiling at you.
After everything they've been through, with Vera warming up to Shelley over the course of the film, you'd think Shelley and Vera would finally hit it off, right? Nope!
I was thinking that maybe, we could...
I don't think so.
Shelley and Vera's relationship ends with an anticlimax instead of a climax. Okay, whatever, I guess.
Sure. We'll talk.
bitch.
It's a bit of a reality check in a movie where a woman is shot in the head with a spear gun and isn't immediately knocked down from the impact. Oh yeah, Jason's in this movie. Jason spends most of the runtime hiding out inside the barn next to Higgins Haven. It's not totally clear why Jason is hanging out in the barn to begin with. Maybe if it was established that the police were actively searching for him, it makes sense, but he spends a lot of time just chilling out for no good reason. To tide people over looking for some murder, the bikers wander into the barn while siphoning fuel from the white kids, and Jason gets his kill on, but it doesn't feel like old Jay's putting much effort into killing people. Chris and Rick split up from the group and hang out in the woods for a bit, but even with this golden opportunity, Jason still just fucking chills at Higgins Haven. Jason's like a camper in Call of Duty. While Chris and Rick are away, it does give Chris an opportunity to explain why she's so on edge about returning to her family's cabin, which is also the only bit of Jason background that the movie's gonna give you.
I want you to know what happened so you'll understand.
Through Dana Kimmel's stilted monologue, Chris says that she ran away from the cabin one night after a fight with her folks, and then takes a snooze cruise under a tree. Unsurprisingly, she's attacked by a weirdo in the woods.
He was so grotesque, it's almost inhuman.
This weirdo was Jason, who looks entirely different from part 2. No overalls, doesn't wear a bag on his head, and is missing his mangy locks of hair, looking more like the Tom Savini original. This was the first point when continuity was totally thrown out the window in the Friday the 13th series. It's implied that during Chris's encounter with Jason that he might have, raped her. I know I'm gonna get a bunch of people saying that that's not what happened, that's not Jason's thing, and it is one of the most hotly debated topics in the series.
I blacked out. I don't know what happened after that. I just don't know.
Keep in mind, part 3 was still early on in the series, and they were obviously still trying to figure out what Jason was, so it's just this weird thing in Jason's backstory that contradicts the later versions of the character we've grown familiar with. This was before Jason got his hockey mask, after all. At least until Jason met Shelley. Shelley brought along a small case containing what he called his whole world.
What do you got in there?
My whole world.
And that little thing?
Stick around. You'll see.
Apparently, his whole world consists of a wetsuit, a spear gun, and a hockey mask. But whose isn't? Jason winds up borrowing the mask from Shelley, and he's been wearing a hockey mask ever since. As for the wetsuit, wasn't really Jason's style. The real reason why Jason wears a piece of hockey equipment is because the effects team needed to create a replacement for the bag that was difficult for Part 2's Jason stuntman Steve Dash to see through. So, during a lighting test, the effects crew just half-assedly put a Red Wings hockey mask belonging to the 3D effects supervisor Martin J. Sadoff and called it a day. Steve Miner happened to like the placeholder mask, so the crew made a larger, modified version of Sadoff's mask with more air holes and those distinctive red chevrons, and a horror star was born. In the end, the hockey mask that made Jason an icon to this day was just an afterthought. It changed the world, but it wasn't on purpose. Speaking of Steve Dash, Part 2's Jason, well, he doesn't play Jason in this flick. Part 3 started the long tradition of alternating adult Jason actors because the film shot in California in order to have access to the 3D effects experts that would help the crew figure out how to make popcorn work in the third dimension, and Steve Dash would have had to pay his own way to get to the West Coast in order to play Jason again. So fuck it. Jason is instead played by the late English stuntman Richard Brooker, and he did a bang-up job as Jason. Brooker's Jason has a sort of disinterested fuck-it personality to him, like he's just killing people to pass the time. Jason's kills in Part 3 are, of course, geared towards the 3D gimmick to mixed results. There are a lot of fun, memorable kills, but usually for the wrong reasons. The murders are much more ridiculous and over-the-top with sketchier-looking effects. Like Rick's head getting crushed and his eye clearly being pulled by a string. What the fuck's up with this movie and strings? Classic, but because it looks so dumb. Some of the stunts in Part 3 are pretty crazy, though, and I'm surprised nobody pulled a Brandon Lee in this movie. The suspenseful scenes in Part 3 also feel like there wasn't much effort put in. Like when Chili here, yes, that's her name, knows there have been some killings happening, so she just sort of slowly jogs around the cabin for a bit in a mostly static shot. There's no intensity at all, even with the intense music in the background. Speaking of music, Harry Manfredini returns once again to score Part 3, and it's the same old classic sound expected from the franchise up to this point, but with one notable addition. The opening theme of Part 3 is some sort of weird disco-inspired take on the classic theme that plays over some really cheesy-looking 3D credits and fog. This is a change of pace from the much more intense openings of the previous two films, what with a fucking exploding title in Part 2, and it could be an acknowledgement from the creators that Part 3 isn't gonna be a totally serious horror movie. It's a spooky horror movie, but it's also kinda funky. Alrighty, spoiler time! Don't want the end of this formulaic slasher sequel spoiled? Skip to the 3D time code for my final thoughts and check back later. Just like in life, eventually everybody dies. Well, not everybody, but almost everybody. Even Debbie isn't safe, even though she's briefly mentioned to be pregnant.
Would have been there already if some people didn't have to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes.
That's what happens when you're pregnant.
Nope, while Debbie chills in a hammock reading a Fangoria mag, Jason kills her and the unborn child. Savage as fuck! It's weird to think that Jason was just ducking underneath a hammock without being seen. So, Chris is the last girl standing in this horror flick. Unfortunately. I would have taken fucking Chili over Chris. The final act is kind of a retread of stuff from the last couple of movies, like Rick being thrown through the window a la the original. Looks like Jason wasn't tricked by his mom's sweater this time around. Chris's chase scene is a bit boring because there's little sense of urgency. Plus, Jason just seems a little incompetent when he actually has to chase somebody. Okay, I have to admit, that was a cheap shot. Jason does show an early sign of his extreme resistance to death when the chase leads to the barn and Chris manages to hang the guy, yet he still survives that shit. You know, Jason may be a killer, but unmasked, he sure does look like a jolly fellow. Ollie also shows his resistance to death, only to have Jason remind him that black people never survive Friday the 13th movies, unless they're a kid with a cute nickname. Chris catches Jason off guard and just whacks him in the forehead with an axe, leaving Jason stunned and allowing Chris to call Tommy Jarvis. No, wait, this is a movie, not the video game. Never mind. Yeah, so Part 3 just says fuck it and has Chris take a nap in a canoe for some reason. Just like in the original. Gotta throw in more retread. Chris sees that Jason is alive and happy to see her, but then he disappears. Only to have his mother pop out of the lake as a zombie. Doesn't really make sense since she didn't drown and all, but whatever. It's just a dream. Does Jason have, like, Freddy Krueger powers or something? He sure does appear in a lot of dreams. So Chris is alive and well, but insane, shrieking and giggling to herself like she's a Twitch streamer. And Jason? Well, he's dead, I guess. Why haven't the police set up a crime scene over here? There's actually a long-lost alternate ending shot where Jason decapitates Chris. Oh, what could have been. I guess they decided that they couldn't do the opposite version of the original's ending 100% and have it still make sense. So that was Friday the 13th Part 3, an important entry that cemented the series' formula for good or ill and gave Jason his iconic look. It's a fun little slasher flick, but plays it way too safe and feels like it's both held back by its 3D gimmick and focuses too much attention on 3D gags. Having to shoot for 3D seemed to have limited the shots that the crew could manage, leading to some boring chase scenes and cheesy-looking kills. I give Friday the 13th Part 3 a 3D snake out of a 3D eyeball. Now you can take off your 3D glasses. Oh, you weren't wearing 3D glasses this whole time? Too bad, you missed out on some cool shit.
This is all the exercise I need.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. So we've got an email from Elisa in downtown L.A. She says, I met my boyfriend on Tinder a few months ago while I was living in Arizona. Things moved fast, and I ended up moving here to L.A. to spend more time with him. I've been here for a little over a month, and I have only seen him 3 times since I've moved here.
That's a foul.
He's always finding excuses not to come around. I don't understand why he's acting this way because he was so attentive and loving with me, and he acts like he doesn't care now that I'm here. That is not untypical that in the pursuit, one pays a lot of attention, and then once the pursuit has ended, there's no pursuit, and so you get the person that is normally the person that they are before the pursuit. So, Elisa, you see this guy, you guys, you meet, you swipe the right way for each other, and then he pursues you. Then you're right in his own backyard, and now he's ignoring you.
Exactly. I met this guy on Tinder last summer. We saw each other a bunch of times. He seemed to be perfect. He lives in California, but every time he came to Arizona for business, he would wine and dine me. He was amazing. He was handsome. We had a crazy connection, and we talked all the time. And he told me, he encouraged me to move to Los Angeles so that we could see what it would be like if we dated in the same state. And now I'm here, and I've seen him like 3 times in a month.
But you didn't move in together.
No, we didn't move in together.
But you moved states for this new guy, which is that's a very quick decision on your part to make that move.
And what makes me sad is everything you said about him and the two of you together is past tense. We had a crazy connection.
I would be devastated. I quit my job. I gave up my friends and my family.
You wouldn't have moved here had he not urged you to.
No way.
But it's a little drastic to quit your job and move your entire life for a guy that you just met on Tinder.
Well, I didn't just meet him on Tinder, and that's what you have to do to see, if
you met
a
him a few months
long-distance
ago.
relationship will work when you're together. You have to take chances.
Let me ask you a question, and I'm just looking at the time here. How do I say this?
How do you say this?
How long after you met him on Tinder did it take for you to show him one of your shades of gray?
That's really good. Well put, Ryan.
I showed him a lighter shade of gray pretty early on.
Okay. I just think that factors into the equation a little bit to me, because the average person doesn't show a shade of gray, and I'm considering all shades to be the same in this conversation. A shade of gray until after the 3rd date.
Oh, okay.
Elisa?
Hello.
Okay, hi. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to bring in Patty. Now, Patty is going to offer him some roses, and we want to find out who he sends them to. If it's you or if there's somebody else that's top of mind. And then we'll know some stuff. We'll also try and get a little bit more information by seeing what he writes on the card. All right, let me bring in Patty now. Patty?
Hey.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jason?
Yeah, this is Jason.
Jason, hi, good morning. My name is Patty calling from Floral Boutique. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm calling because you actually been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. You're one of our 5 customers that will get a free bouquet this morning at no charge. We're just trying to maybe make way for our new flowers for this week. And as a thank you for our customers, we want to go ahead and send a free bouquet as a thank you. And It's no charge to you. You don't pay for anything. Just all I ask from you is the name of the person you're going to send the flowers to and a note and the address, and I make sure they get them today or any day you want me to deliver them.
Oh, okay.
So do you want to go ahead and take on the offer?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Awesome. So, Jason, who do you want to send them to?
I'd like to send them to my wife.
Okay. And what's her name?
Her name's Veronica.
Say that again, I'm sorry?
Veronica?
Veronica?
Veronica, yeah.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the note?
Love from you, sweetie. Love you always.
Love you always. And sign Jason, right?
Yeah.
Jason, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I want you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. We also have on the phone Elisa, whom you met on Tinder, and she's moved here and thinks that you guys are dating. Are you married?
Jason, are you kidding me?
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
But did you meet this woman named Elisa on Tinder?
Yeah, I know her. She's a friend of mine.
Did you take her out?
Well, she's a friend. We've seen each other a couple times.
Do you have a relationship with Elisa and you asked her to move here?
I didn't ask her to move here. She said she wanted to be an actress.
You told me that I should move here so that we could see if this relationship would work out. You told me you wanted me to be the mother of your children.
No. Wait, I never said anything like that. I never promised.
Hold on. Did you guys meet on Jason? Did you meet this woman on Tinder that you hear on the phone?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and
why are you on
Why are
Tinder
you doing
if you're
that if you're married?
You told me you were single, and that. Well, actually, I didn't ask that because I just assumed that if we were dating for a number of months, you wouldn't have a wife. And I moved to Los Angeles for you.
No. I never asked you to move here. You said you wanted to move here because you wanted to act.
Hold on. Did you guys, Jason, did you go out on a date?
We might have hooked up once or twice, but...
You cheated on your wife.
Yeah.
So you cheated on your wife with Elisa.
Look, it's none of your business.
Does your wife know you're on Tinder?
I think he's gone. Hello? Hello?
Elisa. What is
this? When I tell you we had such a connection, there were no signs of this at all.
Well, there are people that can pull this off. We have, unfortunately, spoken with people who have pulled this off for many, many years, where they've actually had 2 wives, 2 relationships. I mean, bizarre, crazy stuff.
I didn't even think to ask him, like, are you married?
Of course not.
No, of course not. He's on
We were in
Tinder.
a long-distance relationship and dating. I didn't even think that had to be one of the questions.
Just to evaluate this, because we just, met both of you moments ago. At first, I'm thinking to myself, okay, who's the crazy one here?
Right, me too. I'm like, did she make this all up?
Exactly. Who is the craziest of 2 crazies that I'm hearing right now?
Okay, I think it's one crazy.
Well, I guarantee you I think he's crazy for sure. I don't think that you're crazy, but I do think that you've, I don't know.
A little impulsive, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it was too fast, too soon, too much, not knowing too much about him.
I think when you have a connection with someone and you're in love, you have to, take chances. Otherwise, you're going to spend the rest of your life saying, what if? And I took a chance, and maybe now I have to rethink that.
Well, let me put you on hold for a second, because this is a great place that you've moved to. I absolutely love it. The other thing is, with respect, Elisa's now on hold. With respect to Elisa.
Yes.
How about his wife?
Ooh.
Who doesn't know that any of this is going on? I mean, there's really not that much at stake for Elisa. Yes, she moved, but this other woman is married to a guy who's on Tinder taking girls out from other states.
And she wants to be an actress. It sounds like he's a great actor.
It is time for Ryan's Roses here. This is a public service. If you think someone has cheated on you, and a lot of us think that, but we don't want to admit it. That's the thing, because you don't want to be the fool.
But don't live in fear. Don't go into it thinking...
Ellen, we do not live otherwise.
Oh, it's always fear-based. So true.
Right? We do not live not in fear.
Is that really what it's like to be single? Are you afraid all the time?
Well, don't act like you have a mighty superpower.
No, I'm not. I didn't know that there was so much fear.
I just think that in general...
I know that you have fear.
Well,
I didn't know that I didn't know it was common.
We've hosted this show for how many years now?
11 years
11
now,
years.
yes.
Do you not think I would have fear after making all these Ryan's Roses calls?
Yes,
There
but I mean,
is so
there
much
also,
badness.
we could flip it and do the non-roses.
No one would listen to the show.
You're right.
All right, it's time for our public service, Ryan's Roses. Let me get Brandy on the phone. Brandy sent us an email. Brandy said, Ryan and Ellen, I've been visiting a psychic for a few years now, and every time I go, she's always right about something. She once told me my sister was going to get some extra cash. My sister got a promotion 2 days later.
Wow.
Last week, the psychic started giving me details about my husband that you just can't make up. This would worry me. Like, I've thought about going to a psychic. My buddy actually went to a psychic whom we should call Steve. We'll call him later.
Oh, okay.
Did
he go for his love life?
I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
But he told me, I was like, hey, do you want to have lunch over the weekend? He's like, I'm on my way to my psychic. I'm like, okay, bye. And I hung up. I thought, wait, what?
That's such an LA thing, right?
I don't know. No, I think they have them everywhere. We had them in Druid Hills back in Georgia. So last week, the psychic started talking about the husband. Now, that would, I get it, worry you. So she said, the psychic said, your husband has eyes for someone else. He's torn and doesn't know what to do.
Oh, come on.
She's never been wrong, so I'm taking this very seriously. Brandy, how long have you gone to the psychic? How many times, and what's the return rate on the being correct?
Yeah, you know what? I've actually been seeing her for a little over 3 years now, and she's got a pretty good track record going. I mean, for example, before I was pregnant, she told me that I was going to be adding to my family. And turns out that, I was pregnant, and she said it was going to be a male, and it was a boy. That's a big one. Like, babies are big ones. So she nailed the baby one. She also, I had a good close friend at the time who she predicted that we were going to have a bit of a fallout. And basically I had asked my best friend if she could be the godmother of my baby. And she said no, it was too much responsibility. And we actually had a very huge fallout. We're fine now, but she predicted that this was going to be really, really hard. Now,
let's not talk about her. What about you and your husband? Are there any other signs?
Well, I mean, he's, it's the typical stuff. He's coming home late. He's on his cell phone all the time. We're not as close. We're not as intimate. It's hard to connect with him. And when she told me that he has eyes for someone else and that, he's torn in his heart, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like my biggest fear coming to life right now.
Yeah.
And
here's the thing. If I'm a psychic, I don't know that I'd be telling you stuff about your husband cheating on you because you may not come back. That's like if you're a psychic, do you filter what you say because you got to keep your business open too? I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you're paying for results too, right? You want to know. I mean, hopefully, if they see something coming your way. I mean, we've had friends of mine have gone and they've been, she's done her psychic thing and it's worked. Like, oh, you're going to be in a car wreck, and they were in a car wreck. And
God, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that I don't know. I mean, I guess that could save someone's life. But let's stick with your husband here. Right. So basically, she has said, "Hey, I feel something that's going on with your husband. I feel like he's got eyes for another woman." That's all we got. That's what we know.
That's all I know is that and I just know that in the pit of my stomach, that's like the biggest fear. And I've been just feeling him pulling away and distant. And when she says that he's conflicted in his heart, like he's torn in his heart, what does that mean? What's that about?
All right. Let me ask you, how long you been married?
A little over 3 years.
Any kids?
We do. We have a little boy.
So I brought Patty in here. Now, Patty's going to ask, who do you want to send some roses to? Find out what's on the card, and we'll see what we can learn. But, Brandy, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
And that's what we're going to do. All right. Now, be very quiet. We want to find out all we can about what's going on in your husband's head. It may be nothing because, we'll see how credible this psychic is here. All right. Okay. Hang on. Here we're dialing him now.
Okay.
Hello?
May I speak to David?
This is David.
David, hi. My name is Vanessa, and I'm calling from Flowers for Any Occasion on Catella Avenue. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for taking my call this early in the morning. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I'm calling 5 people here in the area, and you're one of them. And I'd like to offer you a free dozen roses that you can send to whoever you want today at no cost to you. All I ask is if you can just go ahead and refer me to your friends and family, and they're completely free.
Wait. So how did you get my number? How did this happen?
I got them through the yellow pages. I don't know. I mean, it seems that your number it's a public number.
Well, no, that's true. So you're saying when you said free roses, you mean free, like, I don't understand. Like,
they're completely, I mean, just what it means. They're free. I'm only doing this to 5 customers. They get a free bouquet today only. So it's only for today. And you can send them to whoever you want today at no cost to you. I'm not asking you for any information. All I ask is just to go ahead and refer me to your friends and family.
Right. So I don't have to give you a credit card number.
No credit card number. It's completely free, including the delivery.
Let me ask you this. I have some friends that I could refer, but I mean, I'm not going to get like emails or anything. Or
I don't have your email address.
Okay. Well, no, I didn't know if I had to give it at the end.
No. I'm not going to ask you.
Do that. Okay.
I'm only going to ask you 3 questions. It's just a person. Give me the name and address of the person we're going to send them to, and then whatever you want to put on that note.
Okay. The person I want to give them to. And they completely, you're saying, and no matter what, at the end of the conversation, it's going to be completely free, and I'm not going to get any kind of information from you guys.
Not at all.
Okay. And you need 3 questions. You need to know who they're for, and just the address and what to say.
Correct. I mean,
Okay.
obviously, I need to know who we're going to send the flowers to.
Yeah.
And we can keep you anonymous if you like. You know, you want to surprise somebody. If you want to surprise somebody and
really?
make them wonder who it could be.
Yeah, that's the thought. Well, I'll tell you what. Send them to my wife, Brandy. That's Brandy with an I. And tell her that her husband loves her.
That's so. You want white or red roses?
Hey, David, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now.
Hi.
We have your wife Brandy is on the phone.
Hi, David.
What's so funny, Brandy?
I'm like, do you have a stuttering problem? Was it so hard to decide that you're going to send roses to your wife?
That's what I was wondering. We don't want to know why were you so hesitant in sending these flowers to your wife?
That's being a little harsh.
It's not being harsh.
It is.
David, what was going on? Why were you so sketchy about sending them to your wife?
Well, I thought I won something for a minute when you called. I wasn't sketchy. It's weird because in this day and age, you don't get anything for free.
Well, you're not getting anything for free here either, but you did hesitate when it came to sending flowers.
But I understand his hesitation. He was hesitant about the whole offer. I don't think it was about who to send them to. I totally didn't hear that in his voice.
I heard what Brandy heard, which was why not step up and probably send him to his wife.
Brandy, Ryan, no, I think you're making things worse.
I thought that they were going to, at the end, say, "Oh, we'll just need a credit card number for information for whatever reason."
Okay, but David, let me ask you something here. I'm just going to cut to this. Okay, there's a reason that we're all together. Brandy went to a psychic. I don't know if you know, she sees a psychic, and the psychic tells her that you have eyes for someone else, and in your heart you're conflicted. Is there any truth? Is there any truth to that?
No, there's no truth to that, Ryan. No. I only hesitated because I figured at the end they were going to bait and switch me, and I really wanted it to be a surprise for her, so I didn't want her to get a heads up that I was going to be sending roses.
But, I mean...
But Patty said you can send them anonymously, and you said that's a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's sketchy to me.
I was going to call and surprise her,
All right, David, are you cheating on your wife?
No.
Okay, well, that's the reason we're on the phone.
Yeah.
Brandy, do you believe him?
I just feel like there's something there that needs to be dealt with, and I don't know what it is.
Are you thinking of another woman, David? Is there someone on the horizon?
Is there anybody else?
Someone captured your heart?
No.
Maybe you're not cheating, but you're flirting?
You've been away. We don't connect. We don't talk. I mean, and she predicted our son. She predicted my fallout with my friend. She predicted my friend's husband's car accident. I mean, she's got a good track record. So, let's just call it.
A lot of those are coincidences. I mean, all my brothers have boys, so... having a son, it's not too far of a stretch.
So, David, do you love your wife and there's no one else?
Yeah, that's true. I love my wife. So that's why I sent it to flowers. You guys, if I was really that, why wouldn't I just send it to somebody else? If I really thought they were anonymous, nobody ever find out, why would I just send it to somebody else?
Well, because we thought maybe for a second you were going to do that.
So, Brandy, you and your husband here need to sit and look each other in the eye and have a conversation if you still doubt it. But that's the best we can do, okay? I'm going to let you both go. I have a problem with myself right now.
Why? Because you called and did a roses for the psychic.
Exactly. Like we're going to do what we just did.
Right.
And by the way, I had to take it seriously because I actually wanted David to hear my tone. Because if he had something to fess up to, I wanted to fess up to it. But the fact that we're actually making a call because a psychic said he has eyes for someone else and is conflicted in the heart, bad on us.
Well, but Brandy said that there were other signs.
But Ellen, I do need to just explore this psychic thing a little bit more. I know that a lot of you and some of my friends subscribe to it, and frankly, I've thought about it myself. But for her to say that and us to then think that he's cheating, it's just not enough there for me.
Okay.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, we've been in the process of moving into our first house. Last week, we moved our bed out and found an earring that did not belong to me. Of course, I asked my husband if he knew of this earring, and he said the earring must be hers. It isn't mine, she says, and I don't see how in the world it ended up behind our bed unless a woman was in our bedroom. Now, my theory is, let's just ask her. How long have they had the bed?
Yeah.
Karen, how long have you had the bed?
Okay, 3 years we've been in that apartment.
So did you get the bed together?
We did, yeah.
Oh, there goes my theory. All right, I thought maybe it could have been from an ex.
It was underneath the bed that I actually found.
Okay, did you say something to your husband?
I've brought it up a couple of times, and he just thinks I'm crazy and says that it must be mine, and I forgot.
Is it possible that it could be yours and you forgot?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't even like my style. So.
All right. How long have you been married?
3 years.
How many little ones you have? I'm hydrating.
Just one.
Just one? Okay. Let's do this. Are you good?
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
Okay. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, I give you permission to go. We could figure this out. Just FM.
Okay, that'll do. Okay. So Sissany here is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Chris?
Yeah, this is Chris.
Hi, Chris. My name is Valerie. I'm calling from Floral Treasures. We're a new flower shop here in Monrovia. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Actually, I'm calling because we're new to the area and we're doing a promotion today where we're giving out a free dozen roses. You've been selected to receive that free dozen roses today. So is there anybody that you would want to send them to? I don't need any billing information from you. They're totally free.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Why don't you send them to my wife, Karen?
Your wife, Karen. Okay. How do you say, is that just with a K?
Yeah, just Karen.
And what would you like to write on the note?
Just write, love you, babe.
Love
That'd
you,
be great.
babe.
Hey, Chris, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Sissany here with me, your wife on the other line. She asked us to call you because she thinks that you're cheating on her because she found jewelry behind the bed. Why was there jewelry that doesn't belong to your wife behind your bed?
This damn earring thing again. Are you kidding me right now? Do you know how many times I've had this conversation? Okay, I don't know. I don't know where the earring came from. I don't know how it got behind the bed. I don't know. What else do you want me to say, Karen? I have no idea where the earring came from. Okay.
You know where it came from. It had to come from somewhere.
So whose earring is it?
I have no idea.
Well, I don't either. Chris?
I don't know. Okay, and I've had this conversation with Karen so many times where I've told her I have no idea about this stupid earring. Okay,
is it possible? Is it possible, Karen, that one night you and a girlfriend took a nap?
No.
Or what about like a relative? Did you guys ever have your parents come and spend the night and you gave them your bedroom?
I don't think so.
It is dangerous to find jewelry that does not belong to your wife behind your bed.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. So we need to know one thing. Are you cheating on your wife, Chris?
I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, what do you want me to say here? I mean, I don't know. What am I supposed to say that I'm cheating on my wife with another woman and that she was in our bedroom? Okay, is that what will make you happy, Karen?
Was that is that the truth?
You know what? I'll tell you what. Okay,
yeah,
I will make everyone happy.
Hey, don't yell. Hey, Chris, have a conversation, please.
Okay, fine. Yeah, okay. Are you happy? I am cheating on you, Karen. I am. There you go. I'm happy. There you go.
What?
I'm done.
I'm done. What does that mean? I'm done.
He hung up. What?
He hung up.
Can we call him back? Patty? She's
Call him back.
milking or whatever. Breast pumping. She's not even back there. I can't even get the staff to pay attention anymore. It's not the engineer, then it's Patty. Karen.
Yeah.
We're trying to call him back, but Patty's she just had a baby, and so she's not in there. How about
is he always this angry? Like he's just so angry so quickly.
Yeah, well, he was yelling. Well, clearly he's having an affair, and he just didn't. He's trying to cover it up.
Every single time I try to talk to him, turns into an argument, and he just blames me and tells me that I'm wrong, that it wasn't mine. And like I said, I would know if it was mine or like my friends or.
I'm so sorry. This is
awful.
All right, why don't you have him calm down and then get the real story, okay?
Okay.
And I'm sorry, too. Good luck, all right, sweetheart?
All right, thank you.
All right, bye. It's amazing how we can completely... Like, I started to believe him for a second, that there was, like, he didn't know. And even when he was yelling at me, I was like, I might believe you. You know, I might challenge you, but I might believe you. And then he just opens up and goes a whole other direction with this story.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you think someone is cheating on you or something is just not right in your relationship, take it to them, talk to them about it. And if you can't seem to get the peace of mind that you're looking for, this is an option. It is a last resort, but it is an option. Mm-hmm. You send us a story via email, and we'll see if we can't get some of the details for you. And that's where we start with Liz from Montebello.
Okay.
Liz says, my husband and I always make plans on Valentine's Day. It's special because that is our anniversary. But this week, he's not into the idea of making any plans. He told me he may have to work. What does that even mean? To be honest, I've been having these weird thoughts in my head that he's been talking to this married woman that goes to the same gym he does. I don't have any proof other than the fact that he's acting really weird. Now,
a married woman at the gym, why worry? She's married.
He's married. I don't know much.
Right.
But I know this.
Oh.
You do not defer on an anniversary or a Valentine's Day, and certainly without wanting to be chopped off.
Yeah,
combo.
This is a double whammy. That's why I think it's so risky to do. He probably isn't doing it. It's too risky.
It's so high risk.
Yeah.
It's so on the radar that I think that I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
He has to be the dumbest person in the world to think he can push off the double. Hello, Liz, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, thanks for coming on. So Ellen and I think that this is way too high risk for him to actually be seeing somebody else on a double, on a Valentine's Day and anniversary, unless he resents something so much in the relationship that he actually wants to be caught.
Well, I mean, I know it sounds really crazy, but I just have this terrible feeling, and I have to know for sure, you know.
You have other hints that he's stepping out?
Well, a couple things, actually. We sort of celebrate Valentine's Day more than our own anniversary because we met on Valentine's Day. And so that day is really special for us. And, you know, this year he says that he may have to work. And, you know, that's completely abnormal. You know, he works in construction, but he's his own boss, and it's very rare that he would have to work on the weekends or on a special occasion. He makes his own hours. So that there tells me a lot, you know, and he's just so cavalier, just casual about it. Oh, I may have to work.
How long have you been married?
We've been married 8 years.
How many kids?
We have 2 little girls.
And you normally...
One is 6 and 7, yeah.
And you normally have a celebration on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it's sort of, you know, it sort of reminds us of when we met.
Why do you think that there's a woman at the gym that he's seeing?
Well, the couple times that I've been, just in the past few months, I've noticed this woman who started to come in. It's a pretty small gym, so we pretty much know everybody. And I noticed this woman coming in, and, you know, she's beautiful, and suddenly he stands up straighter. You know, suddenly he has a lot more energy doing his workout. You know, suddenly he becomes, you know, he gets all puffed up in the chest, and it's like, why are you doing that?
And you've asked him, like, what's up with this appearance you're putting on?
I mean, I haven't asked him because I just noticed it. And the one thing that just sent me over the edge was I was there a couple of weeks ago, and, you know, I'm standing in line at the juice bar, and this woman is behind me, and, you know, I smile at her, and she just comments to me, you know, uninvited, oh, you know, I wish that my husband was like yours and would come to the gym with me.
Well, that's a compliment.
All right, let's make this call.
All
right, we're going to make this call to your husband. And I said to Ellen a second ago, there's 2 things happen. One of 2 things I think are happening here. Number one, he's got so much resentment, or there's so much of a problem in this marriage that he wants to get caught, because you do not blow off either a Valentine's Day or an anniversary, or certainly the combo.
Yeah, right.
Number 2, is he just that naive to think that he can get away with it?
Well, and number 3, what's so important on Valentine's Day that he may have to work when he's the boss?
Right. Making his own schedule became a key point here. We're going to bring in Patty. Liz, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We are going to call him. Patty's going to offer him some roses. We're going to find out who he wants to send them to and what he wants to put on the card. Do you have any idea what the woman's name is at the gym?
You know what? I don't know what her name is. I get so stressed out and frustrated if I see. I don't know.
Okay, Liz, that's all right. All right, here we go. Good luck, sweetheart.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to John?
Yeah, this is John.
Hi, John. Good morning. My name is Patty, and I'm calling from Love Petals. And what I'm doing right now is I'm offering 5 people today the chance to get a free bouquet, free roses, and they can send them to whoever they want. You can send them to whoever you want at no charge, free delivery as well. I'm just promoting my delivery service for this week, and I want to make sure that you get your flowers on time.
And there's no catch?
There's no catch. I'm not going to ask for your credit card number or your billing address or anything of that stuff. Just I'm only going to ask you for the name of the person you want to send them to and the address and the note.
Oh, okay. The only thing is, I'm surprising my wife with the trip, so can you send them before 9 a.m. on Saturday?
On Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, I can pay extra. I'm taking her away for a little romantic weekend, so we have to leave by like 9:30. So if you could get them there before then, that would.
You know what? Let me call you back and make sure that I can. Can I call you back?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'll call you back for sure, okay?
Thank you. Bye.
Well, who feels worse?
Wow.
You, me, or Liz?
Well, what did I
Liz?
say all along? There's no way because...
What are you talking about?
I said he would never
Hold on for a second. Re-rack the tape. That's not what you said.
I said Valentine's Day
You said far harsher
and anniversary. There's no way that he would do that unless he was wanting to get caught.
So you thought either he wanted to get caught, so he was cheating, or he wasn't cheating. I mean, come on now, Liz. So we've ruined your surprise. We've called your husband. He's now not cheating, and we all are bad people.
I hope that he doesn't hear about this.
Liz, act surprised. Yeah. That's all we're going to say is act surprised. Okay?
Oh, my God. I can't believe it. I feel, oh, my God.
You know, maybe you'll learn a lesson from this, to trust him and love him back and don't doubt.
Can I say something here?
Yeah.
Let me just say.
What?
If we're on this runway leading up to Valentine's Day, if we're acting a little funny and we're doing things that are a little weird, give us the benefit of the doubt, right, because we might be up to something such as John that is a romantic surprise. And just when you think we can't do it, we might surprise you. Oh. So if anything seems weird or strange this week, we shouldn't even have done Orion's Roses. This is the fault of someone else. The fact that they said that we should do this.
You're the one who said, let's make the call.
I think Patty said to me, I can't go into the weekend without making a call from the flower shop.
Right. Okay.
All right, Liz, good luck.
I'm going to pretend to be very surprised. Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day and anniversary.
Have fun.
Goodbye. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
It didn't dawn on me till this. We're going to act strange this week. We're doing stuff. Mm-hmm. Give us the benefit of the doubt. Let's get into Ryan's Roses right now. If you've been waiting, don't move. Angie is on the phone with us. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my neighbor told me that a blue car has been coming to our house and a woman has been getting out of that car. I asked my husband about it, and he pretty much said it was a solicitor trying to sell something. Angie is on with us now. So, Angie, you addressed this woman getting out of the car, and he just said it was someone trying to sell something, but the car's coming all the time or regularly?
Yeah. So my neighbor said that, that she saw this car, keep pulling up and a woman coming out and while I was gone at work. And my husband got into, he was really, really angry. And he just said, his immediate response was maybe it's a package delivery because, sometimes Amazon drivers will use their own cars or something like that, or maybe someone's selling solar panels, which happens in our neighborhood. So, and he said they come by all the time. So I don't know. And then neighbor also works from home, and her office window directly faces our house.
Okay, but now the car, it says here in your email, the car still comes, but it parks down the street now?
Yeah. So the neighbor told me recently that she's been seeing the same car, but like since that conversation, it's now been parking down the block.
Interesting.
All right. Wow. How long have you been married, Angie?
Like 4 years.
Okay. Thank you for reaching out. We're going to put you on hold, and we'll come back. We're going to call your husband next, see if we can find out what's going on at Kiss FM. Angie's on the line. Angie, we're calling your husband now. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay. We're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we find out what's going on here. Sisney's going to ask him some questions, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Steve.
This is Steve.
Hi, Steve. My name is Crystal. I'm calling from Norwalk Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're a flower delivery business servicing Norwalk, OC, and Los Angeles areas. And today we're offering a chance for our local residents, specifically right here in Norwalk, for a promotion of a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Okay. It's free?
Yeah, it's free. I don't need credit card info or any info from you. Truly, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. And we can get it out by lunchtime today. And we just hope that if you like our arrangements, you refer us to friends and family and obviously come back as a paying customer eventually. But it's just a promotion we do about once a month.
Oh, okay. But it doesn't cost anything at all?
Not a penny.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll do that.
Okay, great. What's the name of the person you want to send them to?
Let's see. Let's send them to Bree. Brie. Yep.
Brie. And what would you like to put on the card? I have a different variety of cards. Some are more romantic with hearts and say I love you. I have birthday cards. I have anniversary cards or a blank card.
Oh, just a blank card is fine.
Okay. What would you like to put on the card?
Just put like the cheese. And you don't even have to put my name. She'll know who it's from.
That's like an inside joke. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Steve, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife, Angie, on the phone. Who is Bree?
I'm sorry, what is this?
Who is Bree?
Bree's just a friend I've known since we were kids. I'm sorry, who is this?
Well, Angie, do you want to tell him why we're together here on the phone right now?
Yeah, because now I'm really confused as to why you'd be sending flowers to another woman and not me. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if you're cheating on me because of the car that's just been randomly outside of our house multiple times and now is like parking down the street, which is really sketchy. So I'd love for you to explain what's going on.
Well, we've already been over this. That's clearly just a nosy neighbor who's just trying to stir stuff up. I don't know what in the world.
Steve, why are you sending roses to a woman named Bree, bro?
Yeah, who's Bree?
She's just a friend I've known since we were kids.
When was the last time you saw her?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know.
All right, look, Steve. Let me just throw a couple things out at you. So your neighbor is reporting to your wife that there's a blue car in the driveway and now parking down the street on a regular basis. Now you send roses to a woman named Bree. Something's up. So why don't you just tell your wife what's going on?
Well, first, this isn't anybody's business right now. I don't know what's going on. I've already discussed this with you, hon. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm not doing anything wrong. I didn't, I'm not cheating on you. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't understand what the problem is.
I just can't believe you would do this to me. Like, as your wife and partner, I don't.
Whoa, hold on. We're not. I mean, I love you, but we're not married. We're not married. You know, why? You know, you're the one that didn't want to get married in the first place. I was all for getting married.
Wait, hold on for a second. You're not married.
I thought you were married for 4 years.
No, we've been together, but we're not married. I wanted
Angie,
to get
is that
married
true? You're not
a long
married?
time ago, and she didn't want to.
Okay. Hey, whoa. We're not technically married, but we've been together over 4 years, and yeah, I'm pregnant with his baby. So I'm essentially his wife, and he has asked me to marry him before, but that was a long time ago that I denied you in that. Like, that was a long time ago. We're about to move in. Like, we just moved in together. We have a kid. Like, we're married.
We would have been married a long time ago if it was up to me. It's not that I haven't wanted to marry you, but we're not married.
But now she's pregnant, and you're cheating on her while she's pregnant.
I'm not cheating on her. I don't know where you guys keep coming up with this, because some nosy woman in our neighborhood just wants to stir the pot, and apparently you get everybody upset. But I'm not doing anything wrong.
All right, look, Angie, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You didn't tell us that you weren't forthcoming about your relationship, but I would be concerned if you thought Steve was committed to you and he's sending roses to another woman. That would cause concern. That's all we can do right now. Good luck, Angie. Good luck with the baby. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
And thank you for coming on.
Good luck, sweetie.
Whew. I'll come back in a second here. What does one do when we're doing Ryan's Roses moments ago, right? And so she told us that her husband, she was married, and that while she was not home, there was a blue car with a woman getting out of that car on a regular basis to go see her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get her, quote, husband on the line. He says, we're not married and I'm not doing anything wrong, but he did send the roses to somebody else. So basically, Angie and Steve are together. Angie's pregnant with Steve's baby, and Steve sent the roses to a woman named Bree. Now what do you do?
I mean, is it weird that she thinks they're married? Is there any sort of red flag in that scenario?
I mean, I do have friends that call each other wifey and husband that aren't technically married,
Yeah,
but
like
they've been
Patty,
together a
you
long
do
time.
that.
Look at Patty. Yeah.
So you say he's your husband even though you guys aren't legally married.
And yeah, he says the same thing too. Whenever
And is
he
that
introduces me to anyone, he says, "This is my wife."
And why? Just because that sounds like a stronger commitment?
It doesn't. The conversation ends there. It's not like, oh well,
right.
you know,
You're
why aren't
together,
you
you're
married?
not. Yeah.
Yeah, why aren't you married? And you guys have
Right.
two kids. Or are they both are both of them your kids?
Oh,
you know, like,
geez, people
are too curious.
Yeah. I would
She's
never
right
ask someone
though.
that.
She's so right.
What do you
I've
call
actually been asked if he is the father of both my kids. It's like,
Wow, I mean, that's invasive.
what do you care?
Now, Tanya, what do you call your man?
My boyfriend. My boyfriend.
And when do you think that will change?
When he becomes her fiance.
Yeah.
And when do you think that will change?
Saying someone is your fiance is so exciting. Like that's it doesn't last long. It's usually like a year.
Oh,
So then
wait. This is the nugget. Hold on.
What nugget?
Are you guys hearing this, Tanya, Patty? The nugget. I just learned something from what you just said.
What'd you learn?
What?
You're saying that the fiance chapter is the most exciting chapter.
It's fun. Yeah.
Right, because it's the fantasy chapter. It hasn't all happened yet. It's the excitement. Then it happens, and
And
it
then
changes.
your husband and wife forever. I
So-
know.
So my takeaway is a long engagement.
Yeah.
Sure.
Me too. Long engagement.
Just do like a 7-year engagement.
Fiance is just such a more fun word to say.
All right. Well, then maybe why? Okay, this is good. Thank you for that note. Got it. Now, back to Angie, Steve, and Bree. What's going to happen tonight? That trifecta of drama. Kaylee's on. Kaylee, good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. So, Angie was on Ryan's Rose a few minutes ago, and she didn't tell us that she told us they were married. So she didn't really tell us the truth.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't tell us she wasn't married. She didn't tell us she was pregnant. Like, what else is she hiding? Is the neighbor even real at this point?
So you doubt her?
Yeah, I doubt her because she's like wishy-washy, not giving us all the information before we confront him.
Well, interesting.
I agree.
So you don't trust her either, Sisney?
Now that she brought up the whole neighbor story too, it's like, because he was so adamant about no one's coming over and no this, no that. So maybe he's not lying in that case, but maybe there is a Brie. It's just she's not coming over in a blue car.
But guys, I'm also saying, hold on. If you're dating somebody and you're sending roses to another person, that's not good either.
Yeah, you're out in my book.
Yeah, exactly. It's over.
All right,
I don't know,
what
man.
a bummer. And they have a baby on the way.
Kaylee, our takeaway
I do believe him, though.
is fiancé's a better title. That's our takeaway. The engagement is the honeymoon period. That's our takeaway. All right. Thank you, Kaylee, for listening to us. All right. It is time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. If something's going down in your relationship and you are concerned, you can send us an email, and we'll see if you want to go on the air to try and find out more. All right. Let's get into places. Patty, ready with the flower shop? It's time for Ryan's Roses. Karina, you might be able to relate to this. You've heard roses before, never in a million years. Would you think that you'd be on Ryan's Roses? That's Karina. She says, Dear Ryan, my husband's been very different lately. He's definitely keeping secrets. I just don't know what the secrets are. He's a lot more quiet. My fear is he's done something or he's thinking about doing something. Let's go to Mission Hills now. Karina, thanks for coming on.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
To be honest, I'm really stressed. Having issues with my husband.
Thank you for reaching out. I know you've heard other people. I want to ask you, you say you know he's keeping secrets. I'm curious for all of us listening, what do you see him do that gives you that confirmation that he's keeping secrets?
It's like that woman intuition thing. He's really a lot more quiet lately. Like he's somewhere else. He's deep in thought. It's like I have this fear that he's pulling away and maybe he's like planning to do something or he's done something, and it's that unsettling, stressed feeling of like, what's going on in his mind? You know what I mean? Like just super quiet, not himself.
How many years have you been married to him?
We've been together about 5 years now.
Do you think it has something to do with just being together for 5 years now?
I don't really know. I mean, it's that I thought it was a 7-year itch, not a 5-year itch. I mean, things have been going generally we're pretty good, and I don't really know. I mean, it just seems like I don't have to work. I hope it's not another woman, but that's where my mind goes. That's why I'm calling you guys. I just feel like he's not himself. He's like gone.
All right. Well, we're going to bring him back, I hope, in just a second. Can you hold on? Patty is ready to call him and offer him some roses. Hang on, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good timing if you want to hear Ryan's Roses. Karina's on the phone. We just got to know her. Married 5 years. Mm-hmm. He's distant. He's not paying attention. His mind is somewhere else. It seems like he's bored. She thinks these are all cues that he's planning to cheat or is seeing somebody else.
She says she feels it. It's in her intuition.
And so many times we've heard that, and many times that intuition's been right, but let's find out. So, Karina, we're going to call your husband of 5 years. Patty is going to offer him some roses. Now, we want to listen. We're all going to hear it. You have to be very, very quiet. That's key. But we're going to listen to hear if he sends them to you or if he has another person he wants to send them to that's like in his head. And then, of course, she'll try and get him to write some emotion or sentiment on the card, and that's very important. So are you down? Are you ready?
Yes, I definitely want to see what happens.
All right.
Let's do it.
I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, let's see what we can find out, Karina. I'm hoping for the best here. Good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Rob?
Yeah, this is Rob.
Good morning, Rob. My name is Jennifer, calling from Coronado Flowers here on Brand Boulevard. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. Today, they're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want at no cost to you. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they get delivered today by lunchtime.
Wait, well, why would you give me free roses?
You may have opted to receive promotions and discounts when you made a purchase online in the last 6 months.
Okay.
And
so
we're
you don't. Okay.
And we're one of those partners, so we're calling you now to offer you this free promotion.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay. So you just need the name.
Just the name you want to send them to. We can start by you choosing whether you want red or white roses.
Oh, it'd be red.
Red roses. Okay.
Yeah.
And who will you be sending them to?
Well, if there's a card, can you put it, say, to my beautiful wife, Karina? That's Karima. You're the love of my life.
Oh, my God.
Rob, you hear your wife's voice. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That is your wife, Karina, who has asked us to call you. And Karina, I would really feel more comfortable if you would tell him why we're calling.
Hi, Rob. Honey, I know this is weird. I know it's weird, but I just been feeling like you've been very distant, and I'm getting nervous and scared, and you haven't been talking a lot, and I just reached out because I wanted to see if there was something else going on, or if you've been potentially seeing someone else, or if you've
honey.
I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trap you. I was kind of desperate, so now I feel... Is
that Ryan Seacrest's voice?
Hi, Rob. Hi.
Oh, you got so many listeners, baby. Really, on the air?
Well, it's all good news, though. I feel like that's a good thing.
Hey, I love your show. We listen to your show all the time.
Thank you.
Well, honey, I've been, to be honest with you, I've been a little sad because I didn't tell you this, but I was up for this big promotion at work, and a couple weeks ago I didn't get it. And then, I started thinking about how life just passes you by, and I just want to do the best I can for you. I want to give you all the things you want. And I know we've been together like 5 years, but we still haven't been able to do everything we wanted to do. And, I was hoping that promotion would change that. And I've just been kind of sad over it, I guess.
Honey, I love you, okay?
Well, I love you, too.
I just want you. That's it. I don't care about the job.
I know, but I was going to surprise you, and then didn't happen. So I've just been kind of, depressed about that. So I'm sorry, baby.
Well, okay. I feel like we should leave the room. This is Rob. Thank you. And so your wife
thank
has.
You, Ryan. You're great.
Well, thanks, Rob, for listening to us. But your wife has nothing. Look, she thinks you might be cheating on her. Are you? You're not.
Oh no.
There's no chance, right? No chance. Okay.
I mean, when I got those roses, I didn't even hesitate. I love my wife. She's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Well, Rob, you're a good man then. Thank you for listening. As you said,
Thank you.
And we appreciate you coming on the air with us, okay? Karina.
Okay, thank you, Ryan.
Just work on it. Okay, good luck. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye-bye. Sir. Why are you cringing?
He said he listens. Must have heard us do roses before. This was like...
Oh, he may have missed roses.
Okay.
And the note was too over the top. Like what did he write?
To my loving wife, the love of my life.
Why are you guys so cynical?
It's just, I don't believe him.
Hold on. Here I am the day after your birthday, the day after the season premiere of your new season or year. And I think we have this, wow, what a great week. We have a really good, positive outcome to Ryan's Roses, and you guys don't think so. Hold on. So I don't know that you're right on this. We just had Rob and his wife on the phone, and Karina said he's been distant. He's been just not there 5 years into it. We get him on the phone. He sends the roses to Karina, my beautiful wife. You're the love of my life. No other woman. No sign of cheating. Says he listens all the time. And then he says, I've just been bummed because I didn't get the promotion I wanted to get to provide for us and our marriage. Why don't we believe him?
It's a 2-tier why we don't believe him. First tier, he listens to the show on a regular basis. If you listen to the show, you know about Ryan's Roses. Second tier, his card and everything was just a little too cookie cutter perfect, in my opinion.
Do you think the same thing, really?
No, and then the note was over the top, and
but over the top.
I listen to you all the time, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you.
To my beautiful wife.
What? Sorry, if I sent to my beautiful wife, Karina, you're the love of my life, why would that be such a suspect thing?
No,
that's legit.
Here's the thing. He immediately said, here's what you put on the card. Like how, I didn't even offer him a card.
That's
how
true.
did he know that it came with a card?
And he said, make sure they're red roses.
So you think he knew it was me, as us? The show?
Of course.
Can you call him back? I'd like to ask him.
Yeah, like he's going to say now.
Well, Patty, call him back. Tanya, hold your horses.
Okay.
Let me call him back.
Fired up.
I look, I respect and appreciate your points of view, but I just want to say, a guy says to my beautiful wife, you're the love of my life, and you can't have it.
You know what's actually really crazy? So I just had a full dinner dedicated to talking about the topic of trust. And we all talked about who we trust and how big our trust is in people. And I get hit with this today.
What was the outcome of the dinner? We do or don't trust people?
Well, it was 7 girls, and we were just we just have these dinners every month where we kind of just discuss topics that we're struggling with or whatever. And
I'd love to host that dinner just to hear about these topics. Would be great to do on the radio.
Yeah.
All right, here's Rob. Here he is, okay?
Let me call his bluff.
Oh, hey, Rob?
Yeah.
It's Ryan Seacrest. How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Thank you for coming on a second ago. Did you know it was us calling?
No, but I'm a big fan of America's
America's Got Talent. I love that show too.
I'm sorry, American Idol. I've been watching it for years. I just knew your voice.
Patty?
Rob, I think you knew it was us calling because you overreacted when you offered to give us the note, and then the message on the note, and then you did clearly say, "Oh, Ryan, I listen to you all the time." You didn't say, "I watch you all the time."
No, but I mean that's when I first started watching them. I mean, we a big fan of the show ever since the first season, and then we listen to you on the radio all the time.
So you do listen to the show all the time.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Have you heard Roses? Rose and Ryan's Roses?
It pays your bills,
So if you know pay your bills, you must know.
Stop
Ryan's
interrogating
Roses.
one of our listeners. We
know.
need these kinds of people in the world.
No, I just want you to be honest, Rob.
So Rob, let's be clear and precise.
Yeah.
Are you cheating on your wife?
I am not, man. I love my wife more than anything. I do. We were together 3 years before we got married. She's amazing. She really is. I love Karina.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks, man.
All right, you take care. Thank you for your listenership as well.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Mandy, you heard Rob
Yes.
and you heard Rob again. Do you believe him?
I don't know. It just seems like a little too much.
I find it hard to win. I mean, the guy he listens to the show. He wants his bills paid. Why? Let him off. I don't think he's cheating. Mandy, thank you. Let me grab Erica. What do you think, Erica?
Well, I have 2 things I want to say really quickly, and I promise I'll do it really quickly.
Okay.
First of all, my gut says that this guy's telling the truth, but here's the problem that I find, and I love you guys. I listen to you guys all the time. You're wonderful, but I think stuff like Ryan's Roses makes people suspicious. It makes people doubt their partners. It makes people side eye what their partner's doing.
Yeah.
Like every time my husband gets a phone call and walks out of the room, I'm like, "What are you doing? Who are you talking to?"
Yeah.
He gets a text and he turns his phone over, and I start freaking out.
Yeah, we're just spreading paranoia everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like even I'm listening to you guys, I don't believe him, and he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. And
He was being sweet to his wife, and everyone wants to just throw things at him.
You know why the answer came out really fast and smooth? Because it was the truth. He didn't have to
Thank
think
you,
about
Erica.
it.
Erica, I want let's just suspend whatever negative thoughts we have and believe Erica in this. It would make our day better.
I think so, but that's just me because it's me.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, and we apologize for spreading the paranoia.
That should be our hashtag.
Yeah. No, spread the paranoia. I like it.
Spread the
paranoia. We're trying to not spread that, I think. We're not at least we're trying not to call it that. It's time for Ryan's Roses on 102.7 Kiss FM. This is not going to take long to explain. So, dear Ryan and Sissy, my boyfriend and I went to a pizza place near his house. When we went in, the waitress was very friendly and said, "Would you like the usual?" He acted like he was confused, but I could tell he was acting. When she mentioned his favorite pizza, it was really weird. He said he had been in there before by himself, but she clearly acted as if she had seen both of us before, which makes me think something's happening that he's hiding from me.
Wow.
So let me get Krista on the line in Irvine. Krista, good morning. This is this kind of explains itself. So your boyfriend basically was like, okay, I don't know. She has the mistaken identity here. She got the wrong guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was clear to you that the server, the waitress, thought that a couple had been in there. Your boyfriend and another woman have been in there before, right?
Right, because she said the usual, but she like addressed both of us.
How long have you been with this guy?
We've been together 3 years.
That's a run.
Yeah. Serious.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's still
serious.
denying it?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't quite know how to bring it up with him, like, seriously. I kind of mentioned it casually. And, like, I didn't want to start a whole scene when we were in there or anything. And he just said, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, I come here by myself. But,
All right.
but I don't know.
It felt weird. Well, let's do what we do, and let's go. Because I'm going to make the call to him and see what we can find out next. Krista, we're going to call him right now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your boyfriend's name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're into Ryan's Roses. We're calling him now. We're going to try and find out who he has top of mind. Like, did he take another woman to this place? Because basically, the waitress thought that he'd been in this restaurant with another woman. So let's see if he sends the flowers to you or someone else and what he puts on the card. Stay very quiet till we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Oliver.
This is Oliver.
Hi, Oliver. My name is Holly. I'm calling from the Right Florist. We're actually a brand new flower shop here in Irvine. How you doing this morning?
Good.
Well, I'm calling because we're promoting our new business. Since we're brand new, we're trying to get new customers, and that's the reason for this phone call. So we're offering you free flowers today that you can send to anybody that you'd like. It's actually a dozen red roses.
And they're free?
Absolutely free. I don't need any billing info, no cash, credit card, anything like that.
Okay.
Is that something you'd be interested in? I just need the name of the person you'd want to send them to.
Yeah, let's send them to Sophia.
Sophia. Okay.
Yep.
And then what would you like to put on the card?
Who is Sophia?
Oliver, need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. It's Ryan Seacrest with you now. Your voice is being carried out on the radio. This is your girlfriend, Krista. Who is Sophia?
Oliver, are you talking about my sister, Sophia?
No.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oliver, why are you sending your girlfriend's sister roses?
Because it's hard to explain. I have feelings for Sophia.
Oliver.
It's her sister.
That's ridiculous. She's Ryan. She's married. Like, no, Oliver. That's ridiculous.
What's going on?
Can't. Even if she wasn't married, she wouldn't do that.
Oliver, can I just ask you a question? Are you seeing her sister?
Yeah, we've been hooking up for a while.
No,
it just happened. It just happened, and we've been hooking up.
No. What? No. No, you're lying. You're lying. That's not. No, it's not.
Krista, do you think your sister's capable of this deviousness?
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't do that.
Then, you think your boyfriend's making it up?
I mean, it has to be. It can't be her.
Oliver, when was the last time you were with Krista's sister?
10 days ago.
And what about her husband?
I don't.
How long have you guys been sneaking around?
I don't know what you're talking about there, but
I actually don't even know what to say.
I don't either.
It's so complicated.
No. This is that would be so out of character for her. She wouldn't do that to Rob.
Well,
She
why
wouldn't do
would
that
your
to
boyfriend
me.
just say that? Why
She
would he
wouldn't-
want to put that out there?
No, I don't know.
It just happened, and I have feelings for her, and it's. I love
Well,
her.
it's a bit reckless, Oliver, wouldn't you say?
What? You what?
I love her.
Oh my God! All right, Krista. All right, look, guys, hold on, slow down, Krista. I understand your emotional reaction. Hold on for 1 second. I suggest. Are you there? Hello.
We lost her.
We lost her.
She hung up.
I was going to say, Krista should
Call.
Oliver.
Your sister.
Where do you start with that?
Well, you confront your sister, but that's just terrible.
Gosh.
I know.
All right. Well,
This is why we shouldn't do Ryan's Roses
I'm
around the
telling you.
holidays. We just had a
Remember that
beautiful
one year we didn't do it?
two
Well,
sisters that we
Christmasgiving.
did the Christmasgiving. It
And
was
then-
great. And then this.
But this is as bad as I've ever remembered one.
Yeah.
It like
Right?
hurts. Like my heart is hurting right now.
This
for
is
that.
as bad as I have ever remembered one. This is right in that top
Mm-hmm.
category. We one year decided not to do it in December because it can be what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So Oliver just said on the air that he has fallen in love with his girlfriend's sister who's married, and they've been hooking up. Now,
he was so had zero emotion.
That's why I don't believe him.
Okay, but why say that
I don't
lie?
believe him. I think he's making it up.
Why?
I'm just telling
He
you.
wants out of the relationship.
I'm telling you that I don't believe he's doing it. Patty?
I think he is. You know, he gave me Dirty John vibes. Like
Who's Dirty John?
You haven't seen the show?
Well,
Oh, it was a
obviously,
podcast that became
the
a
podcast
show.
I
became a
haven't
show.
seen it, or I wouldn't have said,
It's a true-
who's Dirty John?
It's a true story of this guy from Orange County who conned
you
a
told me
woman
this.
into believing that he loved her,
I've not
and
heard
he
it
pretended
yet.
to be a doctor, but like he was really psycho. And
Well, no, I'm not saying he's not
he gave
crazy.
me those vibes. Like
Okay.
he gave me those vibes.
But do you really think that so casually he's just going to, he's being truthful about like hooking up with his girlfriend's sister who's married? I don't know. Something doesn't feel right.
He wants out of the relationship, so this is his easy way out. What's one?
So he's
thing that's
dragging
gonna-
all them into it? Is it true or
Maybe.
false, though? I don't know. You cannot. That did not sound right. Something's really weird.
Yeah.
But how do you just make that up?
Yeah, just don't.
But you have to have a little bit of a, something happening in the
Screw
mind.
loose.
But I think that he just said it in a way that made me think he's saying it to stir it up, but it's not happening. I don't know why, but that's what I felt.
We need to call her sister.
I don't know her sister.
I don't either, but she needs to confront her.
Hi, Brooke.
Yes.
I don't believe him. I think he's speaking craziness for I don't know to what end, like why. I don't believe him.
I don't either. I think it's total BS. I think he's just trying to hurt her. And, whatever his motive is, I don't think the sister has any idea what's going on.
I really feel that way, and I can't explain it, but I do. Thank you, Brooke, for calling. Amy, what do you think?
You guys, I just had to pull over. I feel like I'm going to hyperventilate. I feel so bad for that girl. I wouldn't breathe into my phone bag here.
Well, I just want to throw it out. If you're Krista, how can you
Yeah.
not see that guy's
Bad
just
news.
wrong?
Yeah. Love is blind.
Oh, man.
Well, I don't think it's love is blind. I think this guy's probably one of these typical narcissists who goes for her sister. Because think about how selfish you would have to be. Like, holidays are going to be terrible at her house. It's messed up two sisters. Like, you don't just get over that easily. That's shady AF. I think that guy's a bad dude. And I feel so bad for that girl.
So you believe him?
I think he's delusional. I think that he is he's off in the brain, but I don't think that what he said is happening. I don't know why.
Ryan, why would he make that up? You
Amy,
don't
that
say
I can't explain, but I'm telling you, something's not right about what he said.
I'm a tarot reader, and I just pulled a card, and I said, what should she do? I pulled the card, and she got the one card reading, the devil. He's shady.
Well, that's for sure. What is it, Tanya?
Can we just talk about the fact that you pulled over to pull a card for her? This is amazing.
And almost suffocated in your scone bag. That's why we shouldn't do Ryan's Roses in December. It just ruins.
Take a break.
It ruins everything.
I love our
All right,
listeners.
Amy, thank you for calling. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm telling you, we should pull Ryan's Roses after December 10th.
Yes.
Meredith had a baby. We should have stopped.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? It should have been a sign.